a little strange.
Yeah, he's doing like 200 more than me per auto.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance! The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator!
3 sets of stages. Those were the 3 phases.
Plus 300 EPS on our the strongest high focus element.
Get some, wait, well, I mean...
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business!
Yeah, we're good.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Yeah, I just want
We have no idea what's done right here.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Smashes me.
Oh, Tank Buster
The
phone.
challenger's down! Is this the end?
Tank Buster, which should be interesting. Back
Ads here.
Yeah. Oh, no.
line attack.
That was...
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Going around picking up ads.
Oh, flares. Ooh.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I don't know how the lines are depicting where they go. I think I just stood in one.
Let me put interject on my bar. One of us probably has to pick up 2 and the other pick up 1.
Why don't we at least get spread positions? Because we should probably be spread out just to see where things are going. Right?
Yeah. See who they're actually targeting, if they are at all.
And then we can just
Oh, Baron, you're not my partner.
No,
So,
I've been pushed out.
I'm sorry.
Are there only 3 eggs?
yeah, that's all I saw. Only 2 of them. Only 2 of them were doing the circle. The other one was doing the line.
But
So we
I figure
might-
besides... Oh, sorry.
We also probably need variants to possibly summon one of them.
Oh, was it an interruptible cast? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the donut and stuff to
Yeah.
create a safe spot.
Probably besides the Tank Buster, we should just stay in our box spots just to kind of see what happens.
I'll also I'll home game the first one.
Oh, and that way we can see if you get a Vuln and it's actually supposed to be stacked.
5 seconds.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Yeah, I assume it's going to be similar where Lord and I are going to have to alternate in.
My
Sword, so this
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Proc
Yeah,
space.
these are all like people who are close.
Proc space. Tank Buster. Again.
Alright, so
I got south.
I'm here with you.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
There's 4.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh, we drop.
Oh,
We drop where they go. Okay.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Alright,
I
yeah.
assume they probably
Winding.
Interject.
one of the people that are gonna drop those probably one of the Cardinals.
Yeah, either all Cardinals or all.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Did you have markers for those?
Well, there are certain people that drop puddles, and those that don't. I assume it's support. Who's dropping puddles on that? I was.
I dropped a puddle on that one.
Oh, you dropped up. Oh, geez, I was wondering if it was support.
Then maybe you just stack it.
Although
and
there were
then-
people dead, weren't there?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
so
we
we
can't.
can-
Well, there are certain people that drop.
Everybody go out to your clock position,
And
and
no
then
one
we can
live.
try to see. Yeah, we also got to figure out how to do the tank buster. So is it close proc?
I mean, the
Well,
people
that
that
one-
were
that
hit
one
was
was-
too close at that time.
Yeah, the people
Oh,
standing close got narked.
maybe it's
Yeah,
opposite for out
that,
or in.
right. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna
Well,
say.
'cause the first time Kamui was running in too when we were out.
Yeah, I think he was the closest that
I
time.
think it was
too.
just in
So,
closer.
so everybody stay on the ring. We'll do the ring like 6, and then me and King can split the difference of in or out, and we can just see which
Yeah, I'll
one.
just
Okay.
run out far.
Yeah. All right. Counting down.
Sick.
There are markers for who get the line attacks. Yeah, you drop, it's the purple marker, and then you drop the purple puddle, and then the line of attack originates from that puddle.
I'll go.
My
Everybody else-
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon!
Stepped off.
Yeah, on the ring.
I was closest then.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the
solo.
contender is standing firm.
Okay, now we'll see who.
Well, no, it was like 600,000.
Yeah. So it is meant to be a stack buster. If you want.
Alright, drop
Oh
these
dear!
cardinal.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I think Lord's gonna drop it diagonal.
Oh, I
The challenger's down!
think there's probably
Is this
like
the
an
end?
individual AoE that goes off at the same time. Yeah. Nozomi and I were in a safe area, but we both got wrecked. Must have had personal
Yeah, same
AoEs.
It also looks like the initial placement is where people are standing to dodge the vines, because you saw AoE spawn there. So whatever pattern the vines give us denotates how we need to do it.
Wait,
Because
say that again?
Where we were dodging the vines, when the vines grow, we go
Uh-huh.
into those safe areas, and then after that, that's where AoE starts. So
Everyone got a massive AoE under them where they were standing with those
yeah,
bombs.
well those are the baited puddles, so we need to. That's how we have to figure out which patterns we're doing because of the bait and that.
You mean where we place the line AoEs?
Where, because that's where we start. I had the bait puddle, where you and I were standing there. As soon as the vines finished, I started baiting my the ones that.
Do they
followed.
follow you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. There's like
So I can, if I get baited again, I'll go to 1 and then move towards 8, see what that does.
It kind of looks like everyone moved together.
I think you're
Maybe after that covered up in that time.
I don't think those puddles dictate anything afterwards. It's just something to avoid, because I had then a marker over my head where I dropped at A, and that's where the line AoEs originate from.
Well, we also have the ads. Was it the ads that did the stars, or was it the people that did
No,
people.
that's what I'm talking about
The
by
purple
line
mark people
AoEs,
drop
the stars.
Yeah.
Okay. Star pattern wise, it's always like if we can get them either all cardinal or intercardinal.
Exactly, yeah. So I think there's probably what 4 people with the puddles that follow, and then the other 4 people get the star.
Yeah.
So
if since I had the drop marker, if I go to 1 and then move towards A, that would then leave 1 safe for you afterwards, after it goes off.
Well, I think we still need to determine, because I think someone died there too before. Who had puddles on that? I did.
I did.
Kamui, did
Yeah,
you? Or I mean,
yeah.
Kang, did you?
No.
How about
many
you, Lord?
safes?
I don't even remember.
What?
Lord did, yeah.
I
don't
think it is.
So
I
yeah,
think it is
everyone was
support.
alive, but I didn't get one.
It's probably
The other
either
3
support or
supports did.
DPS.
Yeah.
No, it was 3 supports and
That time I had
Soup had
Starburst.
had the purples.
Oh, so DPS had it. How many safe spots are there?
I had a purple thing last poll, not the one we just did though.
Alright,
Let's try again
let's try again.
and see.
I'm gonna go towards 1 and then start going towards A there, and then you can drop at 1.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
And again.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
So how many were there?
I had 1.
I had one.
The baited puddles.
Yeah. No. The Starburst. So I had a Starburst, Soup had a Starburst, and Kamui had a Starburst. So who had? Oh, sorry. Who had the puddle?
I had a
That's
puddle.
a tank, a DPS, and a healer.
Yeah, but that's
one
fine.
of each.
I think the
one of each.
DPS. I think the DPS had puddles. There.
3 of the 4 DPS.
Like markers, 2 DPS, 2 DPS they make.
I had a Starburst.
Who
Nozomi,
all
did
had
you have
puddles?
either?
It was.
Yeah, Nozomi has a purple in the southwest. Soup had a purple in the southeast. They know in the northeast. And Kamui in the west.
Yeah, if
With a
we can get
Starburst.
them. Yeah, Starburst.
So do we
Yeah.
want to do corners for that?
Yeah, if we do corners, we just have to worry about the lines going through diagonally through the center, so that leaves triangles in all 4 quadrants at
Which
that point.
you probably need to either partner stack or spread in those triangles.
I just realized y'all are dead when that happens, but the problem is the thing after that.
Right.
Because the entire
totally.
floor became a yellow AoE marker.
Yeah, there's interruptible casts to dispel those.
No, it's before those.
Yeah, before that, yeah.
Like those go off and then the ads start casting.
Yeah.
I wonder if
So,
that's
like,
just
I'm dying to that. I'm
replaying.
surviving the vines and then dying to the.
I wonder if that's replaying the puddles that were dropped.
I tried to watch it last poll, and it didn't look like that, but it could have been, I guess.
Well, no.
So do
until
we
try.
all want to start?
Yeah, we got to survive those
Center?
vines.
Do we all want to start center for the start of the puddles and then spread out towards your?
Well, you're sort of
Wherever.
in a spot based off of the vine safe locations when those go off.
Right.
I mean, we could also just pick one safe spot to start everybody, and then spread out through there.
Right. That's what I was
I
saying.
think it might.
Or
be
we
the
could do
vine
light
path.
parties, but because there's what 2 safe spots for the vine paths, or are there 4?
Well, we can. Okay, so
We kind of choose the safe spot with those, I think. Because we set some of the vine paths, no?
No, the
No.
first vine paths
Where the
are,
ad
are
spawn.
not baited.
Sorry, wrong. Yeah, wrong.
Yeah.
Mechanic.
So
Looks like
do
there's
you
maybe
want
2,
all the bait.
4.
Do you want all the bait puddles to like go towards C then or something, and then everybody else that's doing the starburst go to a corner.
I think that would make the most sense, but I guess you do kind of know because the people who have the starburst have the indicator over their head, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we can see if everybody with if everybody that is baiting just goes towards C slowly, and then everybody else that has starburst go to a corner, and then we can see what happens, and then we'll see if it's replaying, like Baron said, replaying the ground effects before the ads.
That's what
I
saying, if we
just
can
watched it
all,
again.
like, right after. Well, yeah.
It's definitely replaying. So you need to coordinate where you're dropping those so that you know where we have safe areas afterwards. Which
Yeah,
can probably
that's what
just
I
be
was
the
saying, like,
corners if we're trying to avoid dropping in the corner so that the starbursts can go there. We know that those are going to be safe after the starbursts go off.
Well, we just need everybody everybody that's doing the bait drop one, not the starburst, but the bait drop, to move together. And we have
Yeah, I think you can probably just like move in the same clock direction and try to drop them towards the center.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
Sure, if you want to
business.
optimize it though for uptime eventually.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Mirrors, we think.
Well, let's see. Let's spur this.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Oh, and Kang got a damage down.
I tried to
Oh, got it.
didn't be out.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I think
The challenge is down!
Really?
Is this the end?
So how much damage did I take?
Where are we dropping the starbursts?
I dropped mine in the corner.
Looked like there was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took 212,000 damage.
From?
Right after the starburst one.
Were you standing
So
in
it's
the
gotta be
replay
either
of the puddles?
partners- No. I was. Nope. I was
Oh, what we were talking
completely
about
clear of
earlier.
everything.
Were you by yourself?
I was by myself. Although Carly was coming towards me, but I don't think was close enough to like have been counted as a partner. If that was a partner thing.
I mean, you would have both taken damage
the
if
starburst?
you were close enough and it was partner damage.
I mean,
Is there an animation? 'Cause I don't-
they died too.
I died because I got hit by the starburst. Like my foot was just barely hit, and I took both of those starburst hits.
Yeah, Danny, you died when the starburst went up too.
Try to.
I wasn't in a starburst area though.
It
There's,
does
like,
go off
something
at the
else
same
that
time.
hits.
Yeah, there's definitely individual AoEs that killed Nozomi and I in an earlier pull. I wonder if it's like a role partner.
If you get a starburst, try to go to the colored corner of your color section. Because we had 2 starbursts over at B, or over at B and or 3 around there. Like 3 on that wall.
And if they're all in the corners, where are the safe spots? The
Triangles like above C. Front of
okay,
B and
in the
front of-
Cardinals in close, right?
Like right here would be safe.
Not in the center because that's where they're that's
Yeah.
where they'd be crossing. But
Like,
between center and
Here-
the
here-
cardinal
here would-
waymarks,
Here would be safe right here. Right here would be safe, and then right here would be safe.
Well, right here would be safe too.
In the middle.
No, I don't think so because the starburst would.
The starbursts are going
Yeah.
diagonally through the center right here.
Yep.
Yeah, so there
So-
should be
Oh,
a
so
north and
it would be
south
it would be
spot.
cardinals.
Cardinals all,
Yes.
of
The
the
north,
X.
south, east, and west spot would
So
all
we
be
probably
safe,
want to
yeah.
leave the cardinals clear because we might need to have like partners in 4 of the spots.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think you
look-
probably want to bring your role partner in there.
You know what? Why don't we? Okay. Why don't we do this? Why don't the starbursts go on C, and then the people baiting in the baiting the things rotate from square to square here in the center, the bullseye, and then that would be all the bad shit would be in the center. Use the arena to our advantage. I don't know.
That sounds like a smart thing to do, but unfortunately for you, I'm really dumb. So
Ah, fuck.
So yeah, if we put the starburst on cardinals, so A, B, C, D, they'll go through the center and off to the side,
And then the corners are safe.
ugh,
and then the corners are
that
safe.
sounds cringe.
And then you have the people rotating from. You'd start on your corner area, so like I would start at A, and then rotate clockwise from square to square to bait out these circles, and then the whole center gets replayed, and we don't have to. We already know it's all bad there.
Yeah, I guess that would work because if like someone here, well, if we're on like positions, if there's someone here that has a puddle and someone here that has a puddle, where do they go?
Well, no. You'd start in your color quadrant. So I would start at A,
Oh, and then
and then everybody just rotate clockwise if you're baiting the baited bull.
right.
Is
But
there
if I drop a puddle here, no, because then it would be gone by the time.
Is
it's
there
done.
a safe spot in
I
each
don't know.
color quadrant for the vine mechanic immediately before that?
Yeah, like right here would be safe, and it would, the vines. Yeah, right here in the corners would be safe.
There's 4 safe spots, I think.
Yep.
Around the arena, so you should be in around your color quadrant.
2 in
Yeah.
close and
When that-
2
when that
out in the
happens.
corner, it looks like.
Yeah, so Baron and I are in the circle above this one, right next to the boss. That's our safe spot that Baron and I have been in. So then we would just follow the platform and bait around this line, I guess.
Yeah, everyone go clockwise.
Yeah.
Everybody go clockwise around the square.
Yeah. Or
Drop.
the other thing is the other thing we could do is instead of going around, you could start wherever you are and then go center and then go back.
Yeah, you can drop it like in place in your quadrant.
Right. That's what I'm
Just
saying. 'cause-
saying,
right?
I'm digging the arena storytelling.
Yeah.
I feel
They
like
generally do
the
that.
arena is very square for a reason, and there
Yeah,
are
they-
squares in these squares.
Yeah, they generally do something where you can definitely use the arena.
I
except for
feel like
six.
Yep.
I feel
All right,
like we
let's try it though.
drop
Let's
it
try it.
like
So
on the
puddles try to start. Everyone try to
where-
start like on this line.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
in
yeah,
your
this,
position.
I think the safe spots are around these, and just let's try clockwise first instead of the going in real quick, because I think it could get clustered overlapping, going in and then coming back out. Just
Am
kind of
I?
go follow the line
With-
around.
Yeah, with the puddles, am I
let's-
starting then on on these squares, like for my color over there?
Wherever
you would
you
be on the corner. Up there. Your,
Okay,
your
okay,
spot
okay.
would be on the corner.
is there.
Yeah, so
there
in
4 safe
your-
spots or only 3?
There's 4.
And so
There's
you would-
2. There's 2 in near and 2 in the corner. So 1 in each quadrant.
So you're my partner, Carly.
So then we're dropping starbursts in the corners. Be in your roll pairs when dodging these
No,
starbursts.
we said we'll drop them on cardinals.
Because
on
then
Cardinals.
the lines for the starburst will go through the center where the bad stuff's already at anyway.
So safe spot in the corner.
Correct.
The safe spot would be.
So you
And that's
you
to
dodge
be
the
tried
starburst
to-
in the corner. You'll be with your role partner there for the stack, and then you'll be safe from the replay after as well. Okay, got it. What does that mean? That's me.
Give that a try.
Ready?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Maybe that outer stuff is affecting me, damn it. I'm getting a lot of lag input.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Right, get into your quadrants. So Carly,
Oh
Okay.
dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
okay,
Wait, is this safe? No.
okay.
The challenger's down!
That wouldn't have worked.
Is this the end?
I mean, I know Baron and I put it at both Delta and Alpha. I was.
Oh no! That was too much for the
I
challenger!
know, I had a puddle, and where the first one dropped was right after the vines went off, and it basically covered the corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't place those reliably in the center because you're not in the center to start.
Are you saying place the purple? You can't place the purple reliably?
You can place the purples
No, no.
reliably. The baited the puddles that follow
Oh,
you can't.
okay.
And Kamui and I both had a purple that time.
Yeah, me and Kid both had a purple.
So that's either David or
So yeah, baited
Random.
or completely random.
Do we want to try having all those
Melee's
support
in,
be
and
Oh yeah,
supports
melee-
ranged
melees.
outs.
Yeah, melees as close as you can to the boss during the dodge, and then all the range out. See if that works.
I'd say that's our best bet.
were you and Darren close to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and
Darren.
King and I were practically making out.
So in the safe vine area, you want the supports near and the DPS far, or just melees?
Near-
Melee near. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's give it a try.
just to see if-
I asked that
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
so some of them. So instead of 50,
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
with some of the vines, you go straight line. And that time, purple vines were like inside. Like,
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
That's kind of wild, actually.
Oh, a brutal
that's a lie. You were
blow! But the
literally
contender
dead
is
from one
standing
time.
firm.
melee be the closest one to the boss. Area.
We'll be like, man, right here.
I got the purple. I got the purple.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Maybe.
No, well, like the flowers.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Did any of the melee get one?
so
No,
Carly
Zombie didn't
survived
get one.
I got the date.
I got the big
There's one spot, Kamui.
Yeah, because all three of us that were in the bottom right didn't get one, and we were like in the boss's hitbox.
I was in the boss.
And neither did Kamui. Yeah, he was nearer than Carlo.
So we're saying that it might be baited?
Yeah,
Or we're
seems
saying
that way.
Oh,
so the pull before that one, where Camille and Darren closer to the bus.
Probably.
But I wanted to put my chicken on that.
So what if
So-
it's what if it's carrying over from the first mechanic? Because the most recent pull we had in for the the first mechanic, and then it targeted the furthest out people with the purple. The one before that was the opposite.
So I was closest for
Oh, that's
I was
interesting.
closest for the Tank Buster. So if we put King and I in, so that I don't long gang, we can
Well, I guess that would make sense. So we want the range people to be far out, so that they can still have the uptime.
Yeah.
And then they could drop the puddles around the boss and be able to still hitting the boss.
So don't do
Yeah.
color quadrants. Range go to the safe corners, and melee stick to the near ones.
Well, it's gonna so basically, group 1 will be west, group 2 will be east, and we'll just go to wherever the far safe spot is.
It's been consistently the same spot, right?
No, there have been 2 patterns, but we've
Baron in my spot has always been the same. So if all the close range people want to come to where we've been.
Oh, you mean to dodge the vine explosions?
The initial vine lines, yeah.
Yeah, that's been the same. It's been like
I don't
northwest
think
and
it.
southeast.
I thought it was
I don't
always
think it
safe at 2.
Yeah, David, I was gonna say I think you go on the 2 every time.
It has been recently, but I thought that one of the earlier ones it was not. But I could be wrong. So
So
why
I
don't we
think
just try and-
near 1 and 3 are safe spots, and then far 4 and 2 are safe
You can't
spots.
see it. Like the explosions come from the vines. They have like purple nodes on them, and those are the things that blow up and make their waves.
right.
So you can see where it's going to be safe.
They like flower.
Yeah. There's like a big purple light coming off the vines, and those are
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Carly and I will be up by 2 to bait that out, and then
All right.
Aaron
Lord and I at 4.
and Lord will be at 4. And we'll just see.
You can probably just then have like supports rotate clockwise and DPS rotate counterclockwise
Yep.
away from one
I think that-
another.
I think that sounds good. And then, yeah, okay.
Stand
To
in
take it
this corner
outside, the brute abominator means business.
For the Tank Buster this time.
Heck,
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
now. Figured I wanted to be in close so I could get a heal.
Yeah, that hit hurt more than the last one.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Okay, go up to your spots. Oh,
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
what happened, K?
They're going to be paired with Guardian.
Oh, wow. Nope, this one's different. Or no.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
No, we haven't even done the
No, it is
mechanic
different.
yet.
It is different.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh dear, fiend explorer have sprouted from the scattered
You just
seeds.
have to be on your side, and then the range.
The challenger's
south.
down.
Yeah.
Is this the
It
end?
had to be north or south.
So just start like on his flanks east-west and then move to the safe spot.
So
I knew I wasn't crazy.
I was trying my best to gaslight you. What about that, King?
that's definitely not a stack tank.
Yeah, I didn't die, and I only used vengeance.
How much should take?
I didn't die, so 230 maybe.
What's the percentages to your?
Button gonna have more HP than you, so
Is it the same thing? Because I have 40% on my damnation. Bit.
yep, 40% on Guardian. And an extra 1,000 potency shield on top of that.
Did Kamui have a shield from the healers?
No. You're kidding.
So
I mean,
want to reprisal that?
it sounds like sounds
Shield
like
healer scoffs.
sounds like Kamui took half the damage than he normally would.
Yeah, because the first time I took it was 600,000, so we did split it between us.
Okay.
We did split 300,000. Just,
Okay, then nah, I can-
it's 300,000.
I'll use other terms. Yeah, you're right. Also, yeah, I keep forgetting, the numbers have gone up. Like, it's only 50k more than I had. That's definitely something I can mitigate.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
And you want to be on the flank after this. The vines.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Melee near, range far.
Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, not done.
Yeah, that does seem to be reliably
Oh,
baited.
good
though.
heavens!
I honestly can't. You said you
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Yeah, like every time I'm far, I get the purple marker.
Yeah. Yes. I was trying to.
I mean, yeah, because I also had the follow base.
Try to look and see what the.
I think you can tell by looking at the one that spawns on like the east-west wall if it's closer to the south. The in south is going to be safe. If it's closer to the north, the in north is going to be safe because it's going to take the purple all the way to the corner and drop one there.
I just need to see it a couple more times.
I mean, as soon as we get something working, I do suggest we probably look at BF and how they just have it set up. So.
Sure.
I mean, that
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we don't have it optimized for any sort of uptime.
I'm not sure we're right.
I was rotating around the boss in the center with the bait, so I could keep uptime while I was doing that. And then I stopped at the end of it. I went and grabbed an ad.
I will say it has been interesting to hear the ideas. I've never joined a blind group, and I feel bad that I know the answers. Figured stuff out. This is awesome.
Lose your memory.
To take it outside, the brute abominator
One
means
force trauma
business.
and then you'll be good.
Yeah, you're just
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
we'll do a factory reboot. You know?
Alright, let's see where the things land. Let's see what the tell us.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Be careful, guys.
Push! Not even close.
He's dead.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Hooked.
Iconic.
Gotta use a little more.
Alright, Lord, I think it's
The
gonna be
challenger
safe up here.
rises again! Can they turn this around?
No, I'm wrong.
Nope.
Oh, I see. It,
Oh shit.
Oh dear!
the path that
Fiendish
it travels.
flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Yup. Right here, buddy.
The challenger's down!
In that
Is
case,
this the end?
the one at B was slightly north.
So
So I think
look at the
that-
one at B and see which way the vine grows. If it grows towards 2, run away from 2. If it grows towards 3, run away from 3.
The one you want to watch is the one that grows in 2 directions. The straight line one is going to be on the outside regardless. The one that goes in 2 directions is what has to safe or not. Like there's the kind of angle of this. Like there's one vine on each side, one west, one east that grows like this line on the floor does.
Let me
So
look
if
at it
that is
again.
up top, then the whole northwest quadrant is going to be unsafe. But if it's down here, then the whole northwest quadrant would be safe.
If this line is growing this way, at the end where by the other corner is going to be safe. Basically,
Yes.
they don't go all the way. They stop at halfway.
Exactly. They blow up where they start. Yeah.
I see. So yeah, there's either one that grows in a straight line. If that's on the east-west wall, you run you run away from it to the corner that has more space. If it grows, at a right angle, then you run towards the side that it's not growing towards.
How many points are on that star thing?
3.
8.
Well, if you put it in the corner, only 3 intersect the arena. If you put it at inner cardinals, 5 will intersect the arena.
I've been trying to make a raid plan image for the last like 30 minutes. I'm fucking awful.
But yeah, those are 8 pointed stars. So they do cardinals and inner cardinals on the stars location.
Mhm.
That's why if we put them in the corner right here, if we drop the stars here, it will go
X.
across the outside, and then only the diagonal will go through the center of the arena.
Draw a border around the arena and an X through the center.
Oh, okay.
If we drop them at inner cardinals, it's a border around the arena and then a diamond between the and a plus through the center. Yeah,
And
you're right.
I wonder if whether it was in or out determines whether it's 8 individual hits or partner hits. But I don't know. Sorry, we
Could be.
don't have enough info yet.
Yeah, we don't have a tell for that yet.
Well, it might be based off of the in and out of the Stone Thunder or whatever.
Right. That's what I was saying.
That's the only thing that's been like a 50-50 thing before. So, or cast names. I haven't been paying attention to cast names.
Because Carly, you survived one of those after. Were you with someone after the starburst, or were you by yourself?
I was alone on my own. I was trying to avoid people to drop my star down here, and I was able to make it back over here, and there just wasn't space.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
But yeah, I was trying to find the safe spot.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's me. That's on me.
That's all good. I just didn't realize. That's okay.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Not renegotiate.
I genuinely thought.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
It was a good life.
Up here, Lord.
Here,
Up here, Lord.
Here, Carly.
You do not have any time to react.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered
But
seeds!
you were near, weren't you?
No, I was just a little further out there.
So
Stay out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I didn't get to your attack taken. I forgot. But,
no, that's fine. I think if the puddle drops on the east-west, if it drops.
Oh no!
slightly
That was
north,
too much for the challenger!
The north will be inside.
It depends on the pattern coming out of that puddle. It could be 2 different patterns. You could have
I think it drops in a slightly different spot
maybe.
on the other pattern.
Look, we got
Oh
the
my!
mechanic.
Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all
Let's
around!
all get past the mechanics.
I'm pretty sure we have it. We have the right names for it.
Again, I think the thing that like is like most nebulous is the explosion afterwards. And if we figured out the thing right before that, we would just died. The thing right after it.
Right, but
Also,
it's
I'm realizing
alive.
that
At least
I'm
we'll
the
have
only
it.
one seeing that.
Which one are you talking about?
Yeah.
The one that we think is a replay king?
I guess, but it can't be because there aren't enough AOE's for that to be.
There's
was?
there's going to
That's why
be
I said
16
call
of them. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's the
people
ones that you
painting.
drag behind you, which 4 people have, and they get 4 puddles. They all replay at once.
Oh, that's what you fun.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I thought I had watched well enough to make sure like I was at a corner that no one went to, and then saw it get an AOE still. And I'm like, all right.
You gotta watch Weller, man.
Yeah, that's why,
Weller.
that's why I said everybody out of the center, because right after the stars explode or during it, right around that time frame is when the replays where everybody baited all their stuff. That's why I was saying bait around the square in the center. Because that's what I've been doing now.
Let's try to get through it clean, and then we can ask what the correct solution is.
Also, at the next convenience,
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
7 frog.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
And Damon, it's not the correct way to do it. It's the way that Party Finder has.
Okay, sure.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
That jumped on Zomi for sure.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's only
We got some dogs in the bucket.
King and I have been the closest before.
This is going to be a sprint for me. I'm just going to sprint all the time.
Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Terminally trying to fight for this corner. Close.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I
The
got
challenger's
Impact.
down.
Gotta get out of
Is
here.
this the end?
666k.
Can I stun?
That sounds like either a partner or
Fully
a light
resistant
party
stun.
then.
Fully resistant to
More
stun,
like
by the way.
Light party or partners, I think, because it was 666,000 on me.
So what if we just not out from space dive, one more movement, and then back into the initial one that we were so that we end up in the same position that we were in at the time.
I'll be right back.
We can't do that because the puddle will be where you were at the start of the vines.
And it should all be in though, right?
Right.
Oh, he's right back.
The puddle being
It's still here. No, don't.
purple.
No, the other, the one that follows.
Yeah, the melee are gonna have to go out to where the range started.
That
That
pool
is-
was
that is-
bunking anyway because we had 2 people die.
Right.
3 people die early on.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
had
be
the
the only.
puddle
Those are gonna be the only safe spots at the end of it.
to dodge the
Where-
starburst.
To dodge starboard. So there will be basically 4 safe spots on either end of the arena, in the corners.
And the card.
It'll be like here and here, and then mirrored on the other side across at one.
So
So
that time
if-
it was in and probably a light party stack. So we'll see if it's out and perhaps a partner stack, or maybe even a spread.
So does that make sense, like position-wise? For what's going to be not safe?
Are we talking about the for the stack? Sorry, Baron. You're saying? Are you talking about for the where we've been thinking is a tank buster?
No. I didn't get hit by that tank buster. I got hit when the starburst went off for over 600,000.
So
that
that's
tells me that's a
probably-
light
That's
party.
probably a light party.
Yep.
And then the other time I got hit with like 250, so that's probably a partner.
Mhm.
I don't remember what it was before. So does that make sense? So when after all that goes off and the starbursts are dropped, the melees have to go to where the range started.
Yeah, like the range will be here in the corners, dodging the starburst. Assuming we drop them all at the cardinal positions.
I'm guessing it. Well, I would say, hey Carly, do you have way markers for this fight? Because that would we can use that to help.
Hey, about that. There's no way markers for the first arena.
First arena.
Yeah, we know there's 3 arenas.
Yes.
Spoiler alert.
Look beneath you.
Brother, look around.
Then was that part of the cutscene?
Look to your right,
It's part of the normal.
and then look in
only
front
did
of
that
you.
That's what I said. I only did it once. But I do
There's a
remember.
bit going on. Also, yeah,
So,
I do not have
we're gonna
the
get-
power
we're gonna
to
get
get the
knocked back
spectator in
forward.
here.
So anyway, so I think like right here on this like invisible square here, and then right like here on this
Be safe.
are safe.
You're gonna be
Well,
you're gonna want to be out because if we drop the starburst on the waymarks, the line between the B and C will be in alignment B. So you want to be behind like this corner here.
That also means that the patterns on the floor are probably used in lieu of way markers, and you don't need them on the first one.
Well, so if the starbursts are dropped on the corners, so like right here should be safe.
I thought we were dropping them or cardinal
No. corners.
on the letters.
I mean, either way, though, corners are like,
Well, it's two different patterns to dodge.
no, but I mean, in terms of the mistakes about it.
Which do we want to do? Because I said corners earlier and someone corrected me and said cardinals.
Damon said first.
But it was corner.
Yeah, I said cardinals, and then we went back to corners.
Okay. Well then let's do corners, please.
Just know that I ignored you, Damon, and I did corner.
What corner, Baron? I assume you're at one.
Don't you think that's
You're
strangely
dropping
fucked
one.
up?
Yeah.
And then Carly, you'll drop it 2. I'll drop it 3.
The starboard?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah, at that point, then the safe spots will be a large triangle, south, north, east, and west. This will be an X to
Yeah.
the center of the arena.
But there will only be 2 quadrants that will be safe because wherever the melee started will kind of cover.
That
whole
happens
area.
afterwards. It's the starburst, then the light party stack, and the partner stack, and then the replay of that. So you can move out after you've done the previous mechanic and avoid that.
Right, but we're only gonna want to be in like 2 spots. In case. Well,
Yeah,
we
in case it's
probably-
light party.
Yeah.
So okay, where are we meeting for light party?
Wherever the range started.
Where? Okay.
So on the for like party 1, it would be 4, and then for like party 2.
Yep.
Yes.
And we
That
think
also would
we think maybe the tell is in for the initial mechanic is light party and out is either partners or individual.
Yeah. I would think it has to be partners.
Well, yeah, you said 250,000.
Yeah.
Partners
Yeah.
makes sense then. All right, let's go with that. Dropping starburst in the corners. Lord, you run into 4.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
When I count, I start with 4.
I suppose it's fine to bait range inside, just be, at the far part of the safe square.
Hey, usually I'm like here. When
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
I'll just
Oh,
aim
a
out
brutal
that
blow!
cover, be
But the
easier to
contender
clear
is
out.
standing firm.
It's gonna be up there, Carly. Oh, I was wrong. I guess I thought it was the.
Oh dear!
position.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Okay, that was a partner
The
stack. and it
challenger's
was-
down!
Was it an out?
Is this the
I
end?
remember. I already forgot.
It was in.
It was an in.
That was the closest person.
Well, Lord died. How much damage did you take, Lord?
great question, I don't know.
Alright, so we still think that could have been a light party.
200 and something.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
So So yeah, that's pretty easy if you just hang out in a quadrant and then look where the vines are growing and thin out.
Yeah.
I saw the one that spawned not in a corner, like the one that spawned like here, goes inwards. So that means like if it spawns on the side, like not in the corner, you could just have to be on the opposite side, like down here.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the one that spawned here, though, grow vines north and south, or grow vines north and east.
Yeah. I thought I was right. I was wrong. You just have to look to see what direction it's going.
Personal responsibility, melees be closer.
I was as close as I can.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Good idea, dude.
It would help if I had food.
I don't even have that.
Not even food, dude.
This guy's going
ow.
full
My
economy.
word. He's used his fetal
Okay,
powers
so
to
we think-
manifest a
We think this will
weapon.
be partner stacks afterwards, then.
You think so? I think this would be.
Oh, a brutal blow!
No,
but the
'cause it's been
contender is
in and like
standing
parties, I
firm.
think.
Are you on your range combo at that time, King?
Oh dear! Fiendish
Someone
flora
was-
have sprouted from the
More
scattered
people were
seeds!
further out than me.
Awesome.
Oh, maybe the bait is opposite if it's in or out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, good heavens.
So let's go with what we know. Just try to do what we know.
It is a bit.
There's not a lot of time once you see what direction the vines are going to get into position.
Yeah, sprint
Yeah,
probably
that's
will
what
help.
I'm gonna say. It's a bit rough because I feel the puddles are hard against them.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Take for myself, book it, but even then.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend
Well, you
with
were
this
over by yellow
chimerical
for that,
foe?
I ran over to.
You ran over to red.
Yeah, because it wasn't safe where I was.
I think the safe spot where you were was at 2 in the corner.
My word.
Oh, okay.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Out of my coach.
Did you jump way out or something? What happened?
I ran into his hitbox.
Get up.
Working on it, dude.
Down here. Okay, so that one
Oh
definitely
dear,
far away.
fiendish
Yeah, I
flora
think
have
depending on
sprouted from the scattered
Club or
seeds.
sword, the bait switches up.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
That was the thing I thought earlier, but now it's just circling down a thing that
The challenger's down.
So do we
Is this the
want
end?
to put the starburst always on range so that the melee just need to step out for the bait and then they can jump back in with the puddle?
Eat into the bosses.
So I did survive.
Oh my, even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
Yeah, I won't have sprint there if I use sprint to get into position.
You don't need to sprint there. Or you don't really need to sprint to get into position, I don't think either. Because there's going to be one safe area in each quadrant. Just be in your quadrant and you can make it to that safe area pretty quickly.
Right, but if we want to melee to be the closer one, or vice versa, there's 2 potential spots on the entire side.
True,
All
melee
the
still
way
need to
in the
be
corner.
melee still need to be in. because the if a melee is in the safe far area and in, they're still going to be further out than the range and the near.
Yeah, I mean the other thing is we don't try to do this and we just be in our quadrants and just use personal responsibility for
I'm allergic to
the rest of it.
You know, Party Finder always makes it so melee can stay in for the most part. Party Finder's greedy.
Yeah, but like I said, there really isn't a lot of time. Even if you're like right at like B, to determine whether you need to be all the way in the corner, either at 2 or 3, it's a good distance for that amount of time.
So because I was all the way in, I got the star that time. That means if it is the club, the closest people will get the star.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm thinking it's probably a brain dead thing, and you just have your quadrant.
Why don't we put off 4 people in the stack? I didn't realize that just now you were saying like the range started off in the corner, but like why would we not just put off 4 people in one stack and then just because the stacks are like diamond shaped. I guess they're like square.
Yeah, it'd be a quicker run if we do that. Like just be on the east-west flank and then run to the near one on your side, range further out, or vice versa, depending on the club or the sword.
Right. Whoever needs to be on the line, and everybody else be out of the line, and those could be your bait spots on the boss or outside of the ring.
Yeah, let's try that.
Fair.
Then you never have to run to the corner. It's a shorter run.
So if it was sword, then you go and do that. Or you're supposed to go.
No.
Hey,
If
guys.
it's
Club
Everyone
range
just
near.
goes to the melee position.
yeah, the club is closest needs to bait the star.
My fiance says she wants to heal you guys.
All right.
So we're going as a light party,
Yeah.
and we'll go to the melee spot, and then we just bait in or out depending on.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you need to be on his ring in this little safe spot to bait it.
So if we bait,
What are you doing?
Oh, good heavens!
This is definitely Lord still doing it.
I know shit.
She
So,
said, how do
okay,
you
so-
shoot and how do you punch?
Hey, my
If
dog
we're-
said he wanted to control my character this time.
So if we're out, then the range have to be closest for the bait, and
Yep.
if we're in, the range have to be furthest.
Club
Okay, I
range
like this.
on
In,
and
out, out,
it's
in.
forward melee on the ring.
Okay, and so we all, as a light party, just go to one spot. Okay, I like that. Let's try that.
Yeah, good call, King.
So King, if it's sword, we need to be in his hitbox when we're dodging the vine, and if it's club, we need to be out of his hitbox.
Yep.
For melee, all melee, we'll try that, see if that works.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
So
business.
I have to just shield like shit.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I hope it wasn't invested. Deuces, brother.
She pressed every button on the controller and couldn't catch it. Oh, what ability, dude.
Alright,
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Baiting near.
Yeah, melee are gonna be
Okay, so.
Oh, a brutal
Get ready to go to
blow!
the
But the
close
contender is standing firm.
Oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Yeah. But at least we know it's baited.
Oh dear! The challenger's fallen
Lord
out
was
of
just
the
doing
ring.
his own thing in the corner.
That worked perfectly fine.
You want
the
to.
melees want the vines.
Lord, we just talked about it. You want to be in the near bait spot as a light party, so you'll be with
Okay, so
the other 3
so
in your
for-
light
Oh
party.
no! That was too much for the
range,
challenger!
If you're in, you want to be close. If you're out, you want to be far.
In close, out far. Yeah. So
Right is left,
range
left
just
is
do
right.
the same thing as the mechanic.
Okay, so opposite. So sword, we're out, and club.
So we're giving the vines to the DPS?
No.
No. We're trying to get the vines
vines.
away. Yeah. Once
Vines
But-
to range.
But we're all going in one spot to make the dodging easier and to not have to go way out.
I mean, we can do it in light party too. Just still either all the range in or all the range out.
I mean, that's we are doing it in light parties,
Yeah.
or that we did on the
Lord,
east side.
the problem with always being in this corner, if it's available, Lord, is sometimes as range you want to be nearest to the boss to get the starburst.
Yeah.
So we all
Like in
we
that-
all need to
in
be
that
in the
case.
same, so we can be nearest within, relative to that space.
So we'll be doing melee club in, melee sword out. Okay, we'll try that. I gotta think of it in melee.
Oh, I ate my Ashen manual.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
In, out,
Will the
out.
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this
Mechanic
chimerical
immediately before
foe?
the tank buster, whatever that is, do the same.
Yeah, so if you're dodging out,
So you've got the sword.
Mine? He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Right.
alright? So now
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
The range are in.
Range are in.
range go into the boss. And your dodger pair.
We're up here, Lord. There we go.
Yep.
Alright, Lord, you
Oh
go to
dear!
your corner to drop
Fiendish
that.
flora have sprouted from the scattered
Kind of
seeds.
just run with each other to drop a bunch of
I was rotating in the center.
Lord, meet up here. We think this is light party. Probably it was.
The challenge is down. Is this the
How
end?
do we uptime those drops?
Stay in the middle.
So, I don't know that there's enough time for it to be light party for dropping at like 2 and 3 and then getting back together. Is there?
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Light parties would meet in front of Bravo and in front of
Yeah, I think there's just enough time to get there. I sort of casually walked that way. I don't know how quickly
Also-
Lord was moving that way.
Not to be a tweaker, but yay or nay on the spectator. They're kind of waiting.
Wait, what? What about spectating?
Someone wants to watch our frog.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I can't invite them in.
I mean, give them the link to my stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But
Yeah. Dark Enigma on YouTube.
that's
So
my
I think
stream
that-
name yet.
I think that's definitely the right approach.
yeah, for melee, if you're right outside of it, just keep rotating clockwise.
I didn't realize how close it was. So you want to be like inside this hitbox.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hitting it. Okay.
If you're baiting in, be inside his range. There is definitely a safe spot there.
Yep, and then after
sure-
the light party stacks is the replay, so you want to like sort of move towards the corners.
Soup, make sure your friend likes the stream too.
And so the
Wait, who's streaming right now?
Baron. Here, I got you the link. Where's your name? Soup, there you are.
There we go.
There you go. There's the link.
and so in that
Oh.
case, the melee probably wants to be like on the hitbox, so there's more room on the outside.
Yeah. I just
Everyone-
rotated
yeah.
clockwise around the boss with the drop puddles.
Why is Discord not
Together?
connected?
I don't know, but I linked the stream.
Yeah, usually says
That
I'm
is the
streaming
stream?
in Discord.
Do you go together with your
Roll it
other
with it.
melee person?
The other melee person wasn't with me, so
Oh, so I assume you could probably just rotate together.
Nozomi, are you with me or is it Soup? I think Nozomi's with me, right?
Yeah, you would be in Light Party 1.
Yeah. We've been up near the one corner. We'll like start there and then move either left or right depending on.
Oh yeah, I should probably actually have food.
Food truck.
No, what are you talking about?
Chad Glazer. Who the hell is Chad Glazer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Ryu.
It's okay. I have him on Blizzard, so I know what's what.
This is why you lost the fan, dude. This is why I never tuned in.
This is why I didn't like your stream, dipshit.
Lord always made fun
I'm
of me
not
that it was my
liking
real
the
name,
Lord
and it
my
wasn't my
destroyer.
fault. Google forced me to do it. Then I realized that you could undo it.
Nice D weapon.
Where'd you buy it?
I didn't have shitty laws, sadly.
Was it $100 then? I think that was the going rate before.
It's my default question to anyone with an ultimate weapon is where'd you buy it?
Funny story about Damon.
Yeah, they all got theirs, and then they had to do another clear for me and Damon.
Damon was
couldn't get
busy
his
selling gold before our clear, so he got banned.
Got caught doing some fucking.
Got collar your pants down, dude. It's over.
Imagine not using two-factor authentication.
Right?
Yeah,
Imagine
I
that,
know.
like,
Lord, you ready?
Yeah.
no, you're not.
No, you ain't.
I'm eating oranges. Give me a break.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Got the heat on it.
Will the unenhanced
Imagine
warrior be
what's
able to contend with this chimerical foe?
No Hablo Espanol, hombre.
Nah, dude, I just don't use those two fingers for on my.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Alright, we're baiting inside again, Lord.
Schizo, dude.
Alright, melee.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Alright, so we think this is a light party stack. We think this is a light party stack, so sprint to the front.
Copy. It'll be over here in the zombie.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Look at that. Wait, who dropped that?
Yeah, I mean,
The
I
challenge
think
is
we
down!
only had 3
Is
here.
this the
I
end?
had no health, so
That's 209.
yeah, that's survivable. With
Yeah,
4
there's definitely
full health.
enough time to go to the center or the
Nozomi, rotate clockwise with me next time.
and
When is that?
we're a starburst like dropped
Immediately after Starburst, like as that's going off, you want to run towards the, in your case, you want to run towards B.
Yeah, I cut through the middle since the pattern of everybody wasn't rotating clockwise, it seemed. But I was able to cut through the middle and get, for me, it was in front of Delta. So, like, Baron, you're stacking with me if it's part 2. So, we just
Yep.
be in the one corner.
I mean, move towards D and then just like be towards the one corner.
So,
Yeah.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Never even heard of it.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Oh,
that's
Jingle All the Way?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Jingle All the Way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Sinbad, right?
Range will be far.
He's used his fetal powers
Alright,
to
this is,
manifest a weapon.
So melee
Partner
being-
stacks as well.
Part where they both. He's like,
Oh, a brutal blow! But the
Alright, Lord, you
contender
can
is
safely go to your
standing
corner.
firm.
yeah. I got you.
I don't remember much of that.
gonna be here. Oh, no.
Oh dear!
Yeah.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Alright, everybody in.
The challenger's
Everybody
down! Is this the end?
So is
Get away from the
is there-
corners. Away from the corners.
Is there any other towels?
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
It might just be the closest people just still get
You just do it wrong the other times, I guess.
No, I was definitely all the way in the corner and got the starburst.
I was all the way in the corner and got a puddle.
I was literally sucking this dude's toes and got a starburst.
It's been pretty consistent for the last couple of days.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
I think got like great lines for shuttles.
Yeah, that's why I'm down there, dude.
So are we just gonna try to have range be closest from now always, just to see?
range. Yeah, maybe range always be in.
But I've definitely gotten it when I was with Kamui. Kamui was nearer, and I got the starburst, and you got the puddle.
Maybe.
They got one they shouldn't have got.
I got a puddle being near one or running towards one.
I
Yeah,
got a puddle
maybe.
being out too.
Maybe the check is during the tank buster, like as we're getting hit by the tank buster, he checks who's farthest and closest.
And you got what?
I got the
Starburst?
star. I got the star. And I went in during the vine dodge.
Yeah, I did it during the dodge. Got the purple as well.
But you need to be out for the tank buster, so that means that no matter what, you're getting the starburst.
Which
Or
hasn't been the case.
there's a genuine possibility
That it's random.
that it's random. So it is baited, but it is random.
It's been pretty consistent for me with like if I had to be in for the tank buster. Basically, the area that is unsafe for the tank buster is what then gets the.
The
Okay, hold
biggest
on.
problem is
So-
that stacked coin tosses happen.
So I don't want the answer of what it is, but probably is it baited?
Yes, it's faded.
First?
What are you talking about, Lord?
No, the question is when is it faded? So maybe it is just always have. Let's just try range in both sides and see if they get the star first.
How about iCarly?
They're new.
Hi, Carly.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna fucking say it.
I'm gonna start calling you Sam, Lord.
I don't know what that is.
To take it
No, no,
outside,
no.
the brute abominator means business!
Steve Jobs.
The goofy one in iCarly starts
Will
with
the
a G.
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this
Gibby, Lord
chimerical
is
foe?
Gibby.
No, dude,
That's why
Pete.
it's even
That's
funnier.
Pete.
Is that a good
Trust
thing,
me,
dude?
dude. You want to be Gibby.
Gibby's a fan favorite, but he's the punching bag.
Mine?
Absolutely not.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon!
So range will be inside the hitbox.
Somebody.
I trolled.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I don't know.
Wait,
It's gonna
that's
mess
far
up.
away,
We need him
right?
up. We need him up. Yeah. We need.
Hey, I rezzed them.
I read it.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Range inside the purple.
Got a puddle.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Hey, let me kill you.
That's literally what's about to happen.
The challenger's down! Is this the
We
end?
didn't get anything, Kamui.
Yeah, I thought we had this figured out like a half an hour ago.
So did I.
And then y'all kept talking.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen it now.
No, I think we've never seen it work in general.
No, we've seen it work a few times.
Okay, hold on. Where were you guys on the west side?
Range
I was-
in.
On the
Yeah,
southwest,
South.
it was me, Kamui, and Nozomi all out,
You,
and we all got starburst.
which makes
Last
sense
time
because
I
that's what we were thinking. Club out, range is out to bait starburst. but it didn't work like the pull before. It didn't seem like, but
Yeah, with
maybe
the,
we.
with the
So
club.
let's put it down in writing. Club out starboard.
Yeah. The problem is the last time we had club and the last
This
time
is
we
how
had
we're gonna
club-
check if it's random. Because then
Wait,
if we
wait,
get
wait,
club
wait.
and then it's in starburst, we know it's just random every time.
No, for all the melees, club would be in for all the range.
He's saying
club.
out equals starburst,
We
not
were out,
melee
we were
goes
out for that, and we got
Okay, I see.
starburst. This
Yeah.
is from melee
And-
perspective.
Yes,
And we
yes,
think sword in starburst.
yes.
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go. We're gonna see club or whatever the fuck, and we're gonna see if this shit's just all random. It could just be
Also-
all random.
Did it go to the closest person during the tank festival?
So no, when the
This is from
match
things
there finished,
seen.
the furthest away person was Sue.
Oh,
Me and you
didn't
were
go
still
out?
moving.
Yeah,
Well,
I just checked early.
I was doing I was been doing what I've been doing with my last attack. That's why I was asking if you were on your range combo for that moment.
I can't be.
Yeah,
But
so
I think me and you need to be in position when that cast card hits, like already. Instead of
I do think that we should
Well, at
have.
least one
So
of us.
if the
We're
range is
just gonna
supposed to be
keep
if
melee
the ranger,
out all the time. And
well,
we're gonna see if we get it fucked up. We're gonna see
no.
if we get if the melees get the seed drops or whatever, and it's club, then we know it's random because it was starburst out that time, and then if it's AOE's out
but we
on
don't
club
know
again,
when,
then
we
we
don't
know it's
when
random.
we don't know when the check is. So why don't we go with?
It would be incredibly dumb for it
Yeah,
to be
the
in
check
any
is
other
good.
spot.
Yeah.
There's no way it's not.
Right, so
That
that's
would
what
be-
I'm saying. Like, what if we make sure that if it's sword, that and range are supposed to be in, that they're
Yeah.
in before the seeds even drop, and then they can be the closest through the entire thing.
Yeah, it's either before the seeds spawn or it's after the seeds spawn.
I think we apply the scientific method and just do ranged in always, and see if it's just randomized on the second part.
Yeah,
And-
that's what
and
we've
let's-
been trying to do.
Fine, and let's have the range be in before the seeds even drop, and then have the melees be outside of the hitbox.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just been trying to figure out when the tech is.
I think it's right.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
When it resolves at the end. I'll call it when I think it's
Because it doesn't seem like it's during. It doesn't seem like it's during.
so every spell.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Okay.
Oh no, that was too much for the
I
challenger.
think that snapshots when the AoE goes out. I don't think it matters what happens. I think that snapshots on the cast.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
And I got
Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds. Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Make sure nobody else is farther out. King or I should be the farthest out. If you're
I
on the
think-
wall, you are wrong.
You basically shouldn't move after the.
I
No,
think
no.
it snapshots that during that AoE cast. I don't
Yeah,
think it.
I agree.
I don't
Well,
think it lets
King-
you adjust.
King was standing out here already, and he didn't get the bait. Right? Because as soon as it started, you moved out, right, King? Yeah, I think as soon as the tank buster started coming. Yeah.
I mean, it's fast enough. We can just test it.
Yeah, is the plan to melee every time during the fight?
We're
To
saying
take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
just to see.
Every time.
Yeah.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I've been moving in right away. I literally go right underneath.
Stone right here. Sword.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Out as I can. I think it's right there. That's the check. I think that's when it snapshots.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine.
In the hitbox right now, melee out of his hitbox. Wherever you're
That's at the
dodging.
beginning of the test. And then I'm gonna be far out here.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Both had the inside.
This is light parties. Oh, someone
The
did not
challenger's
drop their
down!
button correctly.
Is this the end?
Oh no, there was someone dropping stuff in the corner over here.
So that was sword.
Sword in bait got
Sword
the,
out.
which is
So was it all ranged that got the starburst that time?
I had one.
And Lord,
So
why
we
are you
have
over with
axe.
us?
Carly had Starburst?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are our stats so far. Those
Yeah,
are our
okay.
stats.
That's what we've been thinking has been.
Yeah.
I think it's random, and I think we're just getting fucked up because it's rolling every now and then we're assuming that it's fixed.
There's no
So
way.
we're gonna keep
I mean-
documenting this, and I'm gonna shit my pants when it's random.
It
That's
is.
what's gonna happen.
It is possible that time there's a high probability that we got that pattern, but if we continue to get that pattern, there's no way that
Exactly.
it's not.
We're
baked
gonna
in.
document it. We're gonna keep documenting.
Okay, fine.
Alright, so
Still just melee out.
Always ranged in.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Yes, you
we have
are.
4 people, but we just got everyone but me got one.
So you're saying Super and Nozomi had one?
Wait, Damon, you might be right.
Lord was
But I do know I
definitely
thought
over
he
with us.
Okay, club.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest
Lord,
a weapon.
do what you need to do to be the nearest. Doesn't really matter. Just drop it in your corner after that.
Okay, so you were definitely. I just.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fine.
Okay, just stay alive.
Melee, be out.
Yeah. So that
Oh
was
dear!
club.
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
Same as before.
No, that's
The challenger's down. Is this the
That
end?
was Starburst last time.
No, it was Club in Starburst.
For
I
range.
got.
For range.
Well, you should have gotten. You got Starburst that time.
No, I got starburst.
So then it's the same.
So however,
I literally wrote it down. I wrote it down. So
You wrote it down. You wrote it down wrong then because the last time it was.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. Check your VOD, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
the-
was
I'm being gaslit right now.
Yeah,
That
2 polls
was
ago we had
awesome.
the sword, last 4 we had the club. Both times I was harvested out and did not get targeted.
okay. When you say purple, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about
Starburst.
stars?
Starburst.
So I think no one should refer
Apollo.
to it as Starburst or Vines or anything, because the thing you see to know what you got is a purple mark or not a purple mark. So the purple
I
mark
don't-
does become Vines eventually, but
I've
you
never-
see a purple mark when you know
I've
what
never
it is.
Purple mark
I
is
haven't seen the
Starburst.
purple mark yet. I haven't
Then
seen.
you've never had Vines.
It's above your head.
No, I have. I have had mines. I've had it multiple.
It's above your head. It's a purple
It's a
mark above
purple
your head.
AoE marker under your character on the board.
Run it again.
When you drop it, yes. There's also like the prey marker above your head when it goes out.
Yeah, I have
You are
not
correct.
paid
Yeah,
attention.
it is both at the same time. You get a purple marker under you and a purple marker above your head. Yeah.
I have not paid attention to any colors. I've clearly been looking.
I mean, it's something on you, and there's nothing on you if you're not the target for the moves. So if there's anything you see on the character, that person is going to grab Vines.
Okay, we're kind of bumping our heads up against this. Let's try and figure out. what the hell's going on. So,
Yeah,
I mean, we
that's
got
fine.
5 minutes left in this.
was away from the boss,
So
and I had follow. I had the follow.
For sure, the last two pulls were definitely, regardless of sword or club, the closest people were gods. The closest people once we got to the final stage.
Soup, you're spamming that so much, I have no idea what's going on.
no. I'm putting it in order. That way I know what order, like pull for pull, which one they got every time. So I went back in my log to check it.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Trust.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
This is sword.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
What's happening with the tank buster?
Because people are fucking.
I was dead center of the
Nah,
field.
yeah, we just wrong off everything, so there's no way.
Yeah, that's.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Everybody's
One for three.
everybody's alive.
Melee's out.
Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
There were so many people there.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Refer to our previous poll where I got sword out spores.
Damon was also dead.
I'm gonna tweak, dude.
Yeah, I definitely was in at the point where the check would have happened.
Yeah, this is why.
I don't just mean, I mean for the vine suit.
Yeah. But I'm talking about for the tank buster specifically. I was dead center of the boss.
Yeah, me
There's
and
nobody
you were
close.
both at like 0-0 on the plane there. We were like,
This is
So was iCarly though.
What's up?
yeah, we were like literally where one is, and somehow
Yeah,
they-
you were under the boss. I moved.
You started under the boss, Damon?
No. I just kind of moved, but that's it. That's
yeah,
all I
but
did.
as soon as the tank buster started coming out, I started moving. So I don't. That's why I'm wondering when the check is, because like there should be no.
I mean,
reason
if
why
it's like
anybody else-
anything else that they've ever done in this game, when the cast bar
It's when the-
finishes.
Yeah, well, no, the check before would be 2/3 of the cast bar is when the would check,
Did anybody get hit by the?
but it didn't target either of us.
We were 1 and 2 on Enmity.
On Jungkook, dude. It's
And this is-
random.
This,
I
I,
have no
fucking,
question.
I am willing
The
to
tank
put
buster
my
is
life
random.
on it. Not the
Tank
tank buster, the spores or starbursts
Wait, fucking.
for the seeds.
What if the
I-
smash
I would
there
bet-
hit is just light party stacks?
what if the closest is light party or is a full party stack? Just everybody center for the sword then.
No, I'm saying like, what if wherever he jumps for that smash afterward, what if it's not a tank buster? It's just a light party stack.
Sure. Let's have everybody stack for sword. Fuck it.
Well, okay.
the whole party.
Yeah,
let's,
everybody.
okay, fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
let's not do anything irrational.
That's not irrational.
Because I'm thinking about, all right. So in normal, later in the fight, that is a full party stack. But earlier in the fight, there's like a tank.
It's a
buster
tank
marker,
stack.
but I think it has a different name.
No,
Is it possible that if it's club it's a tank buster and if it's sword it's a party stack?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. For sword, everybody just go into the center and let's
Okay, I'm down.
This
yeah.
fight is fucking me up, dude.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm with it.
I can't with this motherfucker.
All right, if it's
To
sword,
take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
If it's club, tank buster,
Club up the tank.
Will the unenhanced
6
warrior
o'clock
be able to
works.
contend with this chimerical foe?
Center.
That way I can keep them in one direction so you can still get your crit.
and if it's club, then I guess it's
The king move out right away.
My
So
word.
everyone stack.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a
Prepare to die.
weapon.
Prepare to die.
There's a square in the square. Die on it. We're all fucking dead.
The challenge is down!
It's definitely
Is this
that.
the
Yep.
end?
It is definitely a tank buster.
Why did we change that when it's been working fine?
It hasn't been working.
Oh dear, the challenge is still not
Getting brutalized.
We haven't been baiting it correctly, more than likely.
Yeah,
Oh
It
dear,
checked- it
the
checked
Destroyer have sprouted from the
No,
scattered seeds!
Like I saw the sword, it was in the middle like 15 seconds early, doing nothing,
back,
and then
back.
suddenly it killed
Yeah.
things.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Lauren, it literally, me and King were dead center of the boss, and somehow somebody who wasn't dead center on the boss got the bait for it. That's why we were like, what is happening? Either Carly's fucking with us and decided to go in at the same time and then move out, and he got targeted.
No,
Okay, so the
he
crazy
survived
thing is
because he
that
was still
pull,
with
Me
you.
and Kamui were standing in the hitbox during the raid wide still. Just I don't know why we were, but we both happened to be in the hitbox during the raid wide. And still somehow we're not in for the thing.
All right, listen. What if? Wait.
Yeah, I'm lost.
No. Hold on. I gotta wait. This is cooking up to be something good.
Okay, go take a shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, either iCarly is fucking with us, or there is some other bait that's not enmity or close or far for that tank buster somehow, and we just magically have gotten it every now and then.
I'm back.
I'm trying
So-
to find.
Hold
Nah,
on, listen
Carly's
to this.
like
Listen to this idea. Hold
6
on.
o'clock. I'm listening.
What
I'm
if
listening.
the
All
starburst
ears, dude.
and the spores are just random?
Whoa! If only someone was saying that.
Nobody
That's
listens to Sue.
crazy. That's
Look.
crazy.
Look, I'm about to say,
I
let's
mean,
just look at
hey,
this first part because
We
it's
already
being
asked the
ridiculous.
question and answered was baited. They're
Yeah,
baited.
It's
if you
baited,
know it's
but the
baited.
baits could be random. The mechanic could be random. It could be close spores, close starburst.
Nobody listen to Soup.
By the way, Carly
I'm
is in the
back.
middle with us, Kamui. On
Yeah.
that pull where Damon died.
Yeah, it could be. You know what? The bait could be determined by if his eye is glowing or not. Like we don't fucking know
Right.
at this point.
I'm
We
gonna,
don't know.
I'm fucking
Heads up.
looking it up.
I'm just gonna say, like,
I'm fucking looking it up.
we've seen Club Out be Starburst and Club Out
I'm
and Sport
cooked.
Out be
I'm
Sport.
tapping out on this one, dude.
Just ask Carly then.
Yeah, no, because then Carly would tell everybody, and Baron doesn't want to know the answer right now.
Oh, it's fair. I didn't think of that.
Wait,
You want me to DM it to you?
So,
I have my answer.
He
I
said,
have
Miss
my
Carly
answer.
is like the ultimate chaos.
I have
agent.
my answer, and fuck all of you.
"What do you mean, fuck
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
What did I do to you, Soup?"
I
What
don't
did
know.
I
I
do
took
to you,
a
dude?
I
I was
took a
backing
tape
you up.
buster once.
Yeah, we all did.
Oh,
All right.
good times, good prog.
Is iCarly okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Good, because I wasn't gonna change it.
Yeah, don't call iCarly on Carl's.
I swear I
Yeah.
was not being an insane person.
We've tried different ideas. We've been trying to do it. Like we haven't seen which one exactly is on our end. We've been
I'm
trying to
shitting
call it.
and pissing my pants right now.
Then do it.
Good, dude. That's just your natural state of life.
You're kind of right, though.
What are we testing this time?
Wait, what's the
We
test?
don't. We've been doing range.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
The
Look at the
range.
taskbar. Smash,
Smash
there.
there. He's picking his there. Is he picking his there right
The challenge
there?
is down. Is this the end?
Like,
No, it said smash there.
Yeah,
probably.
smash.
That
smash
might-
No, smash here or smash there.
I have
Here is
not
close.
noticed a
There
hero,
is far.
Wait, there was a second one?
Yeah, there's smash here or smash there. It's near or far for that then.
have you guys seen Smash Lee? Is that the name of the show on Netflix? Pretty good.
I just got hit with an impact for 700,000 damage.
Okay, so do we think that's what the tell for the
Yeah.
tank buster is?
So it's smash there or smash here. I didn't know there was
Yeah.
two different cast bars.
I saw
I've
the.
not
I've
noticed
seen.
smash
I've
here at
seen
all, but
here,
okay.
but now
So
that
separate,
I know that
separate from the in and out, here is
Yeah, I
a
kind of
near
just
tank
wrote it off. I
buster.
stopped looking.
There, okay, yeah, I see here now. And
I
there
generally
is
don't even
there
look
is
at
baited
cast
out.
bars.
Here is baited in.
There is far,
Yep.
here is close.
Yep. Alright, now still for the vines and the follow AoEs, we still have range to bait in for now. Then.
Sure.
I don't think it matters. I think it's fucking random.
But, I mean,
I
Harley
think
already said it's baited.
everyone near and everyone far gets the same set. So everyone that's far gets the set. Everyone that's near
Well-
gets the same set, but it's random which set it is.
Or maybe there's a
Oh.
name for the set.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm saying that the far baits get the same, the close baits get the same, but who gets what is random. Whether it's
I could-
the drops
I could see-
or the
I could
test-
see
or the
that.
Well,
starters.
is there a name possibly during the cast, during that cast or whatever?
Not
See
that
if
I've
there's a
seen.
different.
Nah. But
I thought you were saying it's completely random, which
Oh,
I
no.
would not have believed.
That's insane.
But I mean,
yeah,
we-
that's
so-
insane.
The science experiment you put forth, Soup, has worked out so far. Like the time I've gone out for the vines the last 5 pulls, and the only time I ever got a purple was when everyone else who was out also got a purple.
Listen,
you know what I want to try, guys?
Five
Like, I'm
guys?
saying that sounds like
no,
it, right?
No. You know what I want to try is I think if we just have far baits be ranged and melees
Close
be
baits
close,
be-
like those people just have those set of people just would get the same markers.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we've been
and then-
doing, that baiting, but with the range in, because most of the time that the range has been in, you've been getting the starburst to go out.
I think it's just random.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
what Soup is
fine.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
getting,
I
Damn it,
think
Lord.
it's-
Soup.
all
I
I was
think
saying
it's
is
in
getting
and
to
out.
the safe far spot is quick after kind of the tell of where it is. So
Yeah.
it's tough to get out to that far position.
I think my
Break it
final
up.
verdict is all fars get the same, all closes get the same, but whether it's starbursts or AoEs is random.
And that okay, so let's go with that.
Yeah, if we
That's
play
what
with that,
I
we-
so
believe
if-
in my
so
heart
if-
of hearts.
Sure, fine. Okay, let's say that's the case. If that's the case, if the people that are far have the puddles, they're probably going to be what? Dropping on the outside of the arena?
No. Been rotating in the center. We should always rotate the puddles in the center, regardless, and have those stars.
we
all
could
the way
be
up.
far on the outside.
Don't be in the corner.
Yeah,
You
that-
still want to be on the inside safe areas, just in and out of there.
The
That just means
problem
that everybody
is-
loses uptime. Nobody can attack except for a few range people.
Well,
for that whole
okay,
thing.
but those AoEs also have an aftershock after everything's resolved, and
Uh-huh.
everyone's gonna drop one in the middle anyways. So we might as well just run it in the middle because the middle's not gonna be safe
Yes.
for the aftershock.
Mhm.
Correct. Which is why the bait puddles should all be
So
in the
we should
middle,
keep the
rotate around the
outs.
square.
Yeah, we should keep the outs safe.
Okay, fine. And then you stay with your puddle partner and
Your puddle
rotate
buddy.
clockwise.
Yep,
Yeah?
you can do that.
Yep.
Okay. But then we don't know if there's a tell for
Yep.
Like part of your partners.
partner or
It feels like it was just the in and out, and not
Okay.
like a cast.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means
boys.
business.
Good job, Lord.
You got this, Lord.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to
Range will be
contend with
there.
this chimerical foe?
Sure.
Yeah,
It feels
yeah,
more
range
natural
will be-
that way.
yeah.
Hold on.
Well,
My word. He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
So far. Okay.
I'm not. He's
Oh,
gonna
a
read
brutal
the
blow!
stuff.
But the contender is standing firm.
Predictable patterns.
Range out. This was light party stacks after as well.
And there's Thursday.
So melee. I have the funny.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh, I survived. That was a light party.
Yep. Out light party.
The
Oh wait,
challenger's
that was a
down!
light party?
Is this the end?
Yeah.
There's a light party AoE during that. I'm gonna shit
We
myself.
certainly have not seen anything that says they're not all like
I thought Damon said he saw damage that would have been partner damage.
I think we do need to keep the range in because I was baited in and got slash.
I'm saying it's
we're
fucking
saying
We think it's random.
It's random.
I know we're saying that, but I'm just saying, like, all
You
the
have-
times that we've done it with the range in, I have not gotten the star. This time that we
No,
did do it.
let's do it like
Then
three
you
more
had
times.
to have been
Three more
doing it
times.
wrong because I
do it-
did.
Let's do it 3 more times, range out, and let's just see what happens.
Okay. I accept it.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
Then there's
Will the unenhanced warrior be
Or
able to
the,
contend with this chimerical foe?
Sinister Seed. At what point was that cast?
that was during the vine.
Russia's foresight.
Sword.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
To be close. Thanks, bait in. Okay, so I think.
Oh,
I
a
think that's
brutal
it.
blow!
think
But the
yeah.
contender is standing firm.
Four
Yeah,
stacks.
we're back
Force,
to the next cast.
Okay. We've got Sinister
Melee
Seeds.
Melee.
Melee's in.
I have star again.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have
All the
sprouted
years
from the
got the
scattered
star.
seeds!
Except we had a club and a sword. And stars were in. So
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Out of the center.
in, star, sword, in,
So again, puddles
star.
go in towards the center and then rotate clockwise.
The problem is with that is that there's 2 safe spots, which means there's going to be 2 stars in each safe spot, which means if they both rotate clockwise, they're going to rotate on top of each other.
There's time to get out.
Yeah, there's time. They disappear as you go, so it's fine to rotate all in the center. All right.
Wait, for the starburst or for the spores?
Spores.
AoEs. Okay, okay. I was thinking about the stars.
Stars
I
just
go
run.
for the stars.
Run out.
Corner.
Okay, so
Your
same
corner.
thing. Let's do the same thing.
My corner. My corner is with King.
3. Your
King is
corner
also
3.
my corner.
No, King.
No, I got 2. You're going to 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, King goes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to 3. King goes to
And we're running them clear the hell out.
2. All right.
Yeah,
We'll
I-
do
to be-
melee in again. Melee in again. The
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
In chat.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
right. Is it we'll find out if it's all based off maybe the tank cluster or where the tank cluster is on where the
I don't think it's that convoluted. I don't see it.
My
these
word.
floors.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon!
Tank, so this is the same, exact same as last pull.
So if the melee are
Oh,
in,
a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
If it's like that, I think we're gonna kill some fucking spores. I hope
say-
so.
I say start. No, I fucking hope not.
Okay, and guess what? Spores, motherfucker.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the
Yeah,
scattered
because
seeds!
it's random as
Random.
fuck.
Yeah.
No, I don't want it to be random. I want it to be consistent.
That doesn't
That's too
help.
bad.
What if,
The challenger's down!
You
Is
you
this
played the
the
honeybee lovely
what
with
if
that
it,
random
what
shit.
if it depends on the pattern of the spores?
It did every range get star?
Yeah.
Then it's just baited in and out, and it's random which one you get, and it's consistent on it.
Right. No, that's what we're. Yeah.
That's what I don't want.
But that's fine. But I don't. We may just have to consider that these starbursts don't have to go out.
That's how
I think they just. I literally think we just dropped them on this corner.
You can't drop them all because it does an immediate AoE on the person it drops on. You
Yes.
can't stack that on one another.
I think we could have two different patterns for if melee have the starburst or range have the starburst.
That would be huge brain, actually.
Well, it wouldn't be. Oh, I get what you're saying. I'm sorry, I missed.
Or soup, are you saying each individual corner?
I'm thinking
So-
each individual corner the starburst should go.
So I think what Damon says makes sense because if it's let's say it's melee with the starburst, they
Yeah,
drop
if
it
melee
here.
with here.
Because if they drop it here, there is a perfect triangle right here that's safe.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
It's the other way around. The melee can drop both this side of
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
The issue I see with that is that the first spore puddle will be dropped inside anyway
then
because we have to bait.
I think the range have to be out in the out safe spot.
out.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
So everyone's playing the Lord safe corner for spore.
All right, back to
if-
sprinting.
Hold on. So if where are the starbursts gonna drop? If they're
I
if
think
it's
they
inside?
drop on these perfect
on the
corners.
or on the little metals.
I think the metals are too close. But it's possible. If you want the metals, we'll try the metals. I'm more than happy.
because that's where I'm
I mean,
dropping
it's
mine
like
outside.
it's like 3 inches. It's like 3 inches.
Oh
wide.
yeah, I guess there's the metals on the outside too. I guess that kind of
yeah, the metal or
and
nothing.
oh, I wonder if you drop on the metal if the it comes up to this line on the pattern.
Well, the thing is that it's not. Moving further only makes the safe spot bigger. It doesn't change where it is.
I'm totally aware.
That means the safe
I'm just
spot,
fronting.
the safe spot should be here for both. You stand if both are on the metal, both have
Or
it.
right here.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
With a line going straight through it. It's 2 triangles.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
It'd have to be pretty far. Yeah.
So if it's on the outside metals, that,
My
like, inner
word.
square.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Yeah. And then inside is also the same. If it's dropped on the inner one. Yeah. So like right here is safe no matter what. If you drop on the
Go
metals.
with that.
Yep, let's try it.
We're on it. We're on it.
That's not
Wait, what am I
for
doing?
the sake of it, then
Oh.
regardless of
Range go out to the corners and
To take it outside,
do your
the
puddles
brute
out to the
abominator
corners.
means
You
business.
have star drop in the corner.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this
You can put it
chimerical
exactly
foe?
in the corner too. It doesn't really
My word. He's
matter. Or
used
if you
his
get a
fetal
puddle out
powers
the
to
corner, just
manifest
drop
a
it in the
weapon.
corner.
There.
You don't need to do anything
Tanks
else.
be far.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Sprint.
We have spores.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Counter.
Oh,
The challenger's down!
I did not get
Is
my
this the end?
Out of the center. Out of the center.
There's some way out there.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Counter.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was.
Did we not have a party stack at all there?
I guess
I
not.
get stuck in
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
There's too many people dead for it to be tagged. Correct.
Why did I do that?
Also, do we know how many AoEs drop? Has anyone counted?
16.
What? 4 each.
4 each. Okay.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
No, if we have stars, we're still in. We're just
No,
waiting.
We just do the close metal tags.
Well, if you have a range.
My word.
Everybody's done.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon!
Party closest. Party in. Party in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the
Yeah,
contender
yeah,
is
we have to
standing
do it.
firm.
Yeah,
Was that
that one's whoever's farthest.
No, what I mean is
like it didn't snapshot you?
I think we can just use the ring. If you like step inside the ring or step outside.
We have a thing. We're gonna take clock.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Circle. Ready, don't get joined. Okay, now this should be
The
a safe
challenger's
spot.
down!
Yep, we got
Is
a
this
big
the end?
safe spot.
591,000, so that was definitely a light run.
That is 100,000 to 4 people. Yeah.
No,
So that means
one
by
of the
time
times I took 250.
because you split it with someone. That's exactly half.
I wasn't with someone.
Casper the Ghost.
I'm willing to bet Soup's left knee that is like
Fine. Let's
I'll
just
bet my
go
left
under the
knee as
impression-
I'll bet my left knee as well.
And then we're going east-west, right? For
Yep.
light
Yeah.
parties?
Yep.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
If the rest of the party is in the middle of it,
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Just be in and out of the ring depending on the clusters.
Club.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon!
So tank close.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Greedy fuck. That's why. Like, why are they both good? Melee in. We have things. We go.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Gang, we should end and go towards B for light party stuff. Yep. And then light party, okay.
The challenger's down! Is this the
We're
end?
definitely on a heel in there.
I think
So-
we might have fucking figured it out. Yeah. Let's
So Carly, you definitely want to be in the range spot. You don't want to be in the melee spot. When you start, so you wanted to be up with me at 2 in that case.
I think we should always drop the thingies on the closer. That's just a long way for healers to have to run and heal.
I mean, we're not taking damage.
No, we take damage. The
No, you
the
take
starbursts
damage.
do damage.
The starbursts take pretty good damage. That's why both of our healers die.
Well,
Yeah, but
they-
I think range have to be out and melee in because we don't know where they're gonna get puddles or servers, and we don't want both to be overlapping.
yeah, they
Yeah.
can't necessarily drop the starburst while the puddles are being dropped in the center.
You're super right for that. Shit.
So I mean, we just the healers have to run in and do a big AOE heal. I've got
drop a
holos
bell.
available there that I can do as I'm rolling in.
I'll
Yeah.
throw out mid while vines are going out. It should cover the light parties as well.
I definitely have to run there to get to the
Wait,
range
you have a
spot.
dash.
No, I can only dash to someone.
Okay. Let's try again. Let's try to see if we can get there quick.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Well, we just need to silence one of those.
They also do a cast after that results though.
After that.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
So, stack center. One tank scroll.
It's just outside of the
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Yep.
Also, I think that check is over.
Okay, melee's in. And
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Alright, watch out. Watch out at Bravo. Watch out at Bravo. It's going out.
okay, so that goes up. There's a light party. So
Oh
that's
no! That was too much for the challenger!
Every time, I don't know what y'all did that time, but y'all like put a circle way late or way far out.
So this cast,
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
but the cast
This
is-
hurricane force right here.
They die when this happens.
Yeah.
I
And it-
wager they die, and it probably brutally murders all of us.
It does.
they have
It
enough
did
of it.
100k per hit to me a couple days ago. So like, so,
Cooked. Yeah.
What-
Anyone
and
else is
also-
cooked.
but that also means 2 of them could do it in a room. Also, we need.
Oh, and you also get weakness, so that's wrong.
Yeah,
You
you get damage on that.
should.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah,
They all need
that
to be
one
dead.
is. Yep.
So bring them together in AoE.
I think you'll have to grab them king then, since I saw the boss on me then.
I'm unsure. Because the timing of that is also kind of.
I know. So what happened? Sorry for the melee. What happened with y'all in this corner? Because like it always seems like one of y'all moved towards B. And
Oh,
then
the pull
one-
before last, we both went the right direction. We moved last, but we didn't. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
keep
to the
going
right, and I was to the
counterclockwise.
left. Yeah.
I'm guessing the ads are on you to start though, Kamui, right? Do they probably just go to the
No,
first
they,
threat?
they went
No,
straight,
they-
they went over the king. Or
Oh.
Yeah,
towards
they
B.
do regular ass aggro. Like,
Okay, so they spawn with no threat.
as far as
Yeah,
I
I
can tell,
think
they
so.
don't. Or they do.
Okay.
Spawn without threat, yeah.
Why we would probably need to like single target
Back
them
those
as
up
soon
in
as
person.
they can be hit, which is like during the starburst.
Yeah, you could probably the range could probably pick one each at the time and then fall together after the light party back.
Target the one in your color quadrant.
And then whenever we group up, the king can AoE.
Beat their meat as you ring around the roost.
Alright.
Stack them up. If it's anything like normal, we're gonna have to use their corpses to LOS the boss.
Yeah.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
Also,
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend
probably
with this chimerical foe?
color quadrant as well.
Assuming you change something right now.
Yeah,
Is-
I would say
Okay.
That's a, you know what?
So-
that is a change.
I'll
My
target the
word.
one that spawns.
He's used
at-
his fatal powers to manifest a weapon!
Closest.
Yeah, I think
Wait.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
I'm I'm with Shane on that.
I already moved in position during the
Yeah, we're psycho.
Yeah, so Carly,
Oh dear!
we have to-
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Where to go.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Alright.
Oh, it's
out
not
of center.
right, it's not right.
Out of center.
Oh, dude, I got.
Oh, I'm alive.
Yeah, I've seen you like live in that corner, so I wanted to test it out that time.
Hey, how are y'all stunning?
Oh
in
dear!
interrupt.
The challenger's fallen out of the ring!
Oh, so
Yeah,
I can't
you and
stun
I just
them.
have to stay around B and then just look.
Who do we have for that?
The vines go.
The 2 tanks and me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was saying I'll hit the one that
Oh
spawns
my!
near
Even the
D.
cameras have been petrified, and now they're
So
crashing
we're not
down all
like
around!
interrupting the same one.
Like,
No, I attacked.
so maybe you do get that.
I only have the one.
No, I was like tapping the screen when they were all targeting me. Although you probably don't know.
Yeah.
I think it was.
By the time they grouped up, I was AoE.
Yeah.
So, Carly, does PF not have the range go to the outside? It's the only way that I can think
No.
that it works. But,
There's very locked positions.
oh, okay.
I'm trying to word it so I don't like bait too much.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Well, I mean, that probably already gave something away. But
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was doing my best.
no.
Hey, Damon asked the question. It's his
Damon's
fault.
Yeah,
I
I was about to
did.
say it's Damon's fault.
He did it on purpose.
Let's just get through the ads and then we'll
Yep.
look at it because we have something that
That's fine.
works.
Yeah. And we got,
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
We'll adopt to the strategy of the person who released the first guy. Never a Mr. Happy Moment.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Mr. Unhappy, yeah.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
It looks like it's checked during the AoE.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Clubs and swords and just have a shitload of spores.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
David, I said
I think it's literally has to be like after the third stone, like so possible to get to you because I can't take it there.
Let's have all the melee back in the same spot.
Oh dear! The challenger's fallen out of
If
the
we are
ring!
baiting stars, we know where we're going, and if we're baiting the stars, then we all rotate together. And then we can
So
rotate.
east or west in the near spot is what you're saying? But pick one.
Yeah, let's for the melee, let's all stack in the center at the same spot. So if we do get 4, we just rotate together and we don't worry about.
So which spot do you want to stack in?
King, and Zoop, y'all good in this corner, like of the boss, like.
That's not necessarily safe.
I know, the west side. That's why.
Are you saying
Yeah.
for the like party should they go?
No. When we're baiting, being inside the boss, let's have all the melee face together. Because if we get puddled, then we just all 4 of us.
we just all move in the same rotation.
Does he
That makes a lot of sense.
does he
So
move
we're
at that
gonna go-
point? Like if he's
No.
always facing north, maybe do the south. Either
Do
the
we
south.
always want to be south? Yeah, because it could be southwest,
Oh, yeah,
northeast,
fine,
or
yeah,
it's southeast, northwest.
Yeah,
Either
south.
that, or
Yeah,
just,
if we just-
you go to what you end up finishing closest to.
Well,
Always on the south position would work best for us all grouping.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Because I
for
can
the
get my
melee,
positional
for,
stuff.
yeah, for the melee list, yeah, one of the south, whichever is the south safe spot, let's just stand there and stop the boss. And then if we have spores, clockwise
Just
or
running the circle.
Yep. All four together.
I like that. I think that's a good idea.
Sorry, is that starting west of the middle?
No, it's
South,
south.
south,
south.
south
So
near.
or southwest.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the south,
patterns.
yeah.
Yeah, the patterns are southwest, northeast, or southeast, northwest. So we're just always south.
Because he's still facing north at that point.
We'll clap him. Clap some abominator cheese.
He's got some cheats.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Dude, look how many legs he has. This dude has like 12 cheeks.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Because that's iCarly. Because that's iCarly.
Dude, never white. I
know,
wouldn't
I
white
know,
either
it's
if I had
a
12
conversation.
cheeks.
I don't want to go into this conversation about scales. Like, what?
Mine. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Closer.
What a freak, man.
Good one.
Oh, goodness!
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Bro, I was just keeping up time.
I was keeping up time as well.
No, I did it better than you.
Alright, melee. Well, we
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Perfect. See,
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
4, and then split. I give a good Dame and a hug, and we beat that, and Harley dies.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger.
And then I go to the center and die like an animal.
What?
Okay, so yeah, with the timing of the center, we have to take the two on your side, take the two on
How
the
fast?
I don't have
is
time
the
to.
That's
How
fine.
long
That's
does
fine.
it
No,
take?
no, that's fine.
Hey, Gibby, you putting out a heal there at all?
Gibby. Oh yeah, wait, Gibby, that's you. That took a second. I was.
Oh my! Even
Lord,
the
are you
cameras have been
putting out a
petrified, and now they're crashing down all around.
Characters now.
Normally I do, but I placed my star in the wrong place.
Okay. I had to aggro the ad too because I started attacking it. I think I took an auto or two.
Yeah.
Alright.
How spicy were those autos?
They're not too bad.
Maybe like
No, we kinda-
20% of my health.
Just 20%.
That's kind of bad.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
To take it
I mean, it won't
outside,
be
the
20%
brute abominator means business.
Because you have more health and higher defense.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I did. Yeah.
How do those ads are
I don't know. I'll try not targeting them at all.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
There's less free.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing
Oh,
firm.
I had to make sure Soup didn't freaking kill him.
I am going to delay my Iaijutsu so I can just stay at a range. You don't need to. I'll manage it.
Melee. South left.
Oh, we got the shit.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
I dropped mine.
The challenger's down.
Run in after
Is
this.
this the
Oh
end?
lord, lordy lord.
Somebody did not.
Oh no, never
Nozomi,
mind. It wasn't you.
Nozomi, make sure you put it on the circle on the center. The little
Oh, we were
Okay.
still doing
metal.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Full tag.
You have to.
Ranges take outer pegs. Melees take
Yeah,
inner
take
pegs.
inner pegs.
I had done mine on that side.
I did mine on the corner.
How'd you
I did
have
mine on
room
the
to do that on the outside?
Yeah,
I did mine.
make sure you do it here.
Peg, corner, whatever.
Either corner or the
Yeah, if you get the puddles, just run on the outside of the arena.
Yep, clockwise.
Okay.
No, you don't need to run around the arena. You can drop them in your quadrant safely.
No,
Well,
you want it.
You want it to be on the outer edge. You don't want to crowd the inner space at all.
Right.
Yep, and I'm not.
Saying you don't have to run.
I drop one right in the corner and then move out of there and then to the
Just
opposite corner.
triangulate it.
Yeah.
Oh, you just go back and forth?
Yeah.
That's huge brain, actually.
Oh, okay.
Certified bard moment. I wish I could attack and move. Wait, that's rich coming from me.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
I mean, do whatever you need to do, but
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
That sword.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks.
Tanked in.
Thanks for doing
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
All melee down.
it. Actually makes it easier too.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Oh dear, fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds.
now we're stacking.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
No,
No, we like party stacks.
that's
there.
light party. Yeah, that was light party stuff. We were a
We're
little
saying we
split
think
because
it's all light party stacks.
Yeah, I
we
wasn't
should
with you.
probably,
Wasn't with
default
you for
to
the stack.
further in.
And
I thought-
whoever was in the one corner, you put it out pretty far, and I couldn't put it in my corner spot. By one.
I thought we were doing the light party stacks here and not here.
Well, with the stars being put in the corner,
I was at 8. It was safe.
that's fine.
Yeah, I could
Well,
do that.
I had to misplace my star in closer. to
Heard.
You.
Heard.
Oh. Like, know where I was.
Heard it's a bird.
Heck, the stars could even probably like. No, we don't want to.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on.
shit. Oh, no.
Wait,
Nope. Lord with his late BRB.
Oh,
Mamekyo.
You don't need it.
I don't. I really don't. Yeah.
I guess that makes sense if we don't move like from our corner, then that leaves like the entire middle
I mean,
section.
yeah.
free.
If you did like a circle here, then a circle here, you could go back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dropped one in the corner, then on both walls outside of the circle, and then back in the corner.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could probably go like here, and here, and here.
No.
No,
if you do-
can't.
if
You
you
can't do
go-
it towards the center.
Oh, then
The star
Yeah.
gets placed weird.
yep. Yeah, because I dropped one here, and then I think I was slow, so it dropped like a second one like in the same spot, and then the third one here. So I had to like figure out where I was going.
I mean, then
After
you could
that.
go. You could go right here. I mean, this is all still free because we're bathing inside at that point.
Right, but then if I drop it here, does
Yeah, you'll
no?
be
I
fine.
guess that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. You could literally just go from 3 to C.
I think we're figuring it out. This fight kind of coming out of the gate swinging with that chain of mechanics, honestly.
It's okay. The It'll probably be as soon as we like learn.
It'll be really easy once it's done.
It's like, all right, everybody just perform now.
Just do the thing.
Oh, okay. I did not do what I said I did, Kamui. I got you though.
Okay. Thank you. I wasn't like trying to call you out. I was just saying, hey, I couldn't place the star on the corner or on the dot. That's all.
Yeah, I can just
Flash
dance
purple.
between two spots there. There's no reason to not drop it in the corner, step out, and then step right back into the corner.
Back into the no-no box.
I love you too, bud.
That was long.
King's back, but we gotta wait for Lord.
What's that?
Lord's back. I wonder how long he's been here.
I'm one of your favorites.
You were back here like a long time ago.
Gibby's always here.
Don't worry, I don't either. I've never seen that Carly. I just know the name.
It's one of the Asians that you've met many times, Lord.
They were part of the.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Kirby, I Kirby.
Alright, everybody.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Will depend on the size of your nuts and how willing the boss is to smash.
Melee sound. Left.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Grabbing the
I don't know.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I keep forgetting that.
Dude, I always forget that too.
I get cooked by that every time.
What, the party?
Oh dear! The challenger has fallen out of the ring!
Yeah, aftershock.
Oh, when I say get out of the center.
Yeah, when you say get out, and I don't. I'm like, why would I do that? Well, no, uptime, and then I die. Parentheses, the ultimate downtime.
I kind of have the opposite situation. I'm already in the center, so I guess I'm just there.
Look at this piece of the
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
Separated from the moment while we're attacking.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Oh, very good point. Kamui, you just silence and I'll get whatever one you
Everybody.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Melee sound.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh, I went in.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh, right.
Oh my
the
god,
opposite.
I was out!
I'm such an animal!
Everybody was already dead at that.
Oh dear! The challenger has fallen out
Lord.
of the ring.
The aftershock,
Why do I
better
keep
get
taking
out.
that?
Walks into the aftershock.
Lord, when we're in that same corner, can you make your first move like east and I'll start moving towards my corner? If we both have
Can't
that
you
puddle.
just go together?
I mean, we could. Which way you want to go?
I think we
North.
determined
I
to always
naturally
go
go towards
clockwise.
the
No, well, you shouldn't have an after stack at B because that's where we're stacking. Or unless we're going to stack on the inner part.
Lord does it differently. He goes always to the southwest. He'll just be inside and far. I go to the whatever corner is safe. So sometimes we're stacked, sometimes we're not.
Okay. Well, if we're stacking on the inside of this line instead of the outside of this line.
No. I'm talking about the trailing puddles.
Yeah,
we're dropping
that's what,
this.
if you're baiting the trailing puddles on the outside, because Lord said he was going towards B. Right? Well,
He is.
It's fine. It won't matter at that point because the starburst and the party thing happens first, and then the repeat. So we have time to move.
In that case.
Yeah.
All right, Lord, if we're together, we'll go clockwise.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Lord, you can't really be inside.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to
Your first
contend with
puddle's
this
gonna drop
chimerical
right
foe?
Yeah, you should not be inside.
You gotta be in the corner.
Well, the first, you can get away with 2 puddles. The first 2 puddles don't interfere with the flowers.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks far.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Keep doing what you're doing, Gibby.
Melee now.
Gimme!
Southeast. Melee.
No, Gibby, I'm wrong. No, Gibby.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I got the corner on. Yeah, that's what I do when I'm in the corner.
If only someone said that already!
Alright, everybody, bait in.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I'm
I see the spot. I'm safe.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
see if we can get a
Those
couple
need
of
to
these
die
kills.
quick.
Right behind.
Oh my god!
We had 2 dead, almost 3.
My bullets!
They were almost all dead.
Yeah, we can
That ceremonial earrings and flame just dropped 10%.
Prepare. We're almost past this first mechanic. It only
And
takes
then we can look it up.
2.5 hours.
And then we get to look it up. Yeah. And you get to
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Love you, buddy.
What? I think
Will
we've
the
already
unenhanced warrior be
established
able to contend with this chimerical
that.
foe?
Not that you're a genius,
watching it
but
before we even start.
Love you.
I'm gonna shit.
The fucking contrast between I love you and then I'm gonna shit.
Mine. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
We have 2 very different things happening right now.
Melee south. Southwest.
Run.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
What the hell?
Grabbing everybody in.
The challenger's down!
Everybody in.
Is this the end?
The placement on the east side was interesting.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
It's just killing me.
Come on.
Night, buddy.
Damn it.
Hey!
Oh, they also give it damage though.
those? Can those be stacked tighter?
I was trying to just react
Yeah, I'm gonna just like start letting
I interject, and during the whole time that they're doing their first cast, while they're casting, I don't think they do. We have to interject.
Yeah. We can interject or interrupt 3 of them and then stack them on the 4th.
Then we want to try to save a donut. Keep one of the donuts alive. Then.
Yeah.
Can't we also
We can't stop all the.
alternatively not stack them at all and just single target all of them down in groups of 2?
Sounds inefficient. Didn't you learn anything from Cleve Maxon?
Right? And since we can only interrupt 3 of them, like either, so we have to keep a line up, and then you might not be able to stack the 2 of them together.
I mean, even if it's a line, you can stand, in the corner of the intersection.
Would be enough I mean, first of all, it would be probably an interrupt and a kill.
Well, so we need to interrupt both circles. How about this? Each tank interrupts a circle if they can, and then Baron just interrupts one of the lines.
Sure.
That sounds real hard.
I mean, you and I are both in controller, so yeah, it's real hard.
I mean, just even like the identifying, alright, that one has a circle, but also I don't want to do the same circle that you're doing. A little different. But I mean,
Baron also has to deal with that if we have him do, because even if you and I do opposite, he still has to identify one that's not being by both of us.
They should still be casting. I'll wait for you to both interrupt, and then get one of the 2 that's still casting.
I can also stay targeted on like one of the ones I'm full. Like I'm stay targeted on the C1 or something.
Yeah. Well, here, yeah, you and I. We should be able to split between you and I then. A circle and a line, and then Baron can get the 3rd one.
Yep.
And then he only has to look for the other circle.
The letters aren't consistent, are they?
I don't know. I haven't
No, they don't.
It's a minute and 30.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Alright, wait. There's still like alphabetical still exists, so like the closest
That's insane. Listing the party by
Mine. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Talking about the ads.
Yeah.
Oh,
like the
okay.
0 that's full.
Southeast for melee. Southeast melee.
That makes a lot more sense.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh, the stunning the
I'll be going for me
On with aggro on me.
then.
What?
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
There was conversations. I was trying to find out which one was.
It's all
me.
good, man. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no sweat, dude. It's been a minute since we saw that one.
Kamui, that's strike 1.
Yeah, I know, right? no, strike 2. I was late yesterday.
You will not be
To
tolerating
take it
this
outside,
again.
the brute abominator means business!
It's okay. I just wanted to kill everybody.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
But everybody else.
Honestly, me too, dude. It's so relatable.
I know. Everybody's
My
going
word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
tanks are.
Yeah, tanks are the most in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Southwest.
Oh
Lord, I
dear!
say we just,
Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
I can stay in our quadrant. Yeah, I'm gonna stay.
Alright, we're baiting out.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I'm so fucking stupid. my brain went follow the ads, he who, and I ran straight through the middle. Oh man, I am deficient.
You talking about what Lord and I were saying? Dan?
Yeah.
We're just gonna do our quadrants for that, no matter what. Because if it doesn't matter if you get the puddles as arranged, where you drop the first two, I'm just gonna go to the near one if it's in my red quadrant. Be far out in the near safe spot, but drop one there and then move out. Mine's even safer than Lord's because there.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
That way Lord and I don't have to worry about dropping puddles on each other.
I'm gonna do that then here.
Go yellow.
That makes sense. Yeah. Or kind of blue.
My
Everybody's
word.
gonna be
He's
out.
used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Farthest.
I mean, I was far. I was out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Oh yeah, you are. You're right.
So you can go up there,
Melee's
up in the
down.
northeast.
Southwest.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Rotations, dude. That's not the movement time.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Wait, did we have two? Oh, the
Oh,
tank
someone
was
was
dead.
dead.
Somebody got full.
Hey, they seem to just
So the only problem with that is there will be potentially two puddles dropped in the close spot.
Yeah, you'd have to
That will
avoid
have
those
this dot. Yeah,
those near ones.
that's fine. So we have somewhat assigned spots though for this.
Oh my!
like that
Even the
better.
cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
I think someone said this earlier, actually. So, like, it only matters for the first two because they disappear and then you can push them stuff.
Right, but they don't. It matters for the reflect. Or
Yeah.
for the.
True.
When we run in, those corners are not safe in. But if you run like dead center, that should always be good.
Right. Okay, let's go with that. I like it better.
Right, so what are we doing?
You guys don't have
Range
to
only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Things. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you need to know that the corner that you start in as melee.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
Should always be right.
Will the unenhanced warrior be
It's
able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Right. Yeah, it's always on range.
Club.
My word. He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
In.
Lord.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Survived the hit the back. Melee style.
It's only a damage. That's not a.
Southwest.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
No, there's a dot. Alright, we're safe side is in. Safe side is in.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Just make sure it's the close dot.
They beat my
So
ass.
what killed us?
There was a displaced.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
I stand on this corner first. Because I can just EI just from there, so it doesn't matter.
We can't have two
Hey, we
of
survived.
maybe one.
I took
Lord.
450,000.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
That sounds livable.
I think Damon could have crit shielded that.
Right? And if only Soup had food on, he could have lived.
True. I could have survived that. Did someone actually just up food at 10 minutes left?
I had like
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
On Jungkook.
I have 200.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
10.
I thought you were about to say none.
You just craft
I just haven't
30.
been using it because we're not dying to raid wires, we're dying to things that instantly obliterate my asshole.
Alright,
So.
sword.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Melee. Southwest.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Wave out. Wave out.
Oh, yeah, I'll stay out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh my god, that did 430 kills.
That's tricky. I think I should always interrupt the one over by King, so those both come over sooner.
Okay. Since I have the boss already and the 2
Yeah.
I mean, we were close there.
Yeah,
we have
the
one up.
the last one that was up was the one that was not interrupted and was late to the party.
I don't know why we were DCD away from killing one of them before I came over there.
But we'll still just I mean, you don't. I mean, that's up to Soup.
We're talking about like a good 4 or 5 DCD, so like cleaving being a DPS loss until you get over there.
Well, if they're interrupted right away, then they'll be able to stack up. I mean, I'm also trying to pull them center. At that time, I don't know why.
That's a good point. I guess center is different. But yeah.
Alright, let's get this cleared.
Yeah, this is
Just get it cleared. You got this. You're seeing them right.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
just like that is really
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Prototypes.
Yeah, I was gonna say T, like the first 2 months is just constant wipes.
My word. He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
It's like the normal version where you just fucking repeats mechanics the entire time.
The
Oh, a
first
brutal
phase
blow!
of
But the
DRS.
contender is standing firm.
Melee beats out. Melee. Southeast.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Out. Wait, in.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh, what?
Someone didn't knock it in.
Right, I'm going to the melee spot. If you're in the range
Oh
spot,
dear!
that's
The
where
challenger
you
has
go.
fallen out of the ring!
We said exactly where we're supposed to go. No matter what, here is safe on the east-west, whether it's in or out.
Yeah, you kind of right, bro.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
That's the right spot. That's
No,
the right
Will the
spot.
unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Relative to the
Consistency. the outside of the line that the inner starburst draws.
But mob time.
He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon.
Like, are you sure you're not
Split.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
Cast for it.
Or you can just stack inside.
My draw slashes have a longer range, so I can stack properly.
Southwest.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Outside.
I did not have the knots to go through on that.
Outside is safe. Outside is safe.
Honestly, I can just like dunk one move right now. Our side's dead.
Why did I get?
Wow, you guys still have ads? That's crazy.
Not anymore.
Guys.
Alright,
Okay.
get behind your line of sight. Line of sight.
Yeah,
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
run from one into one. Honestly, that kind of fucking hurts.
Knock back at A, knock back at A.
It says smash here.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
That was just the repeat. In out and tank buster.
Hey,
Alright, we
how does
cleared
Party
ads.
Finder do it?
Yes.
Do you want me to tell you, or do y'all want to look up the video?
No, that part. I mean,
Just tell us.
we
for
should be.
now.
I mean, we got 3 minutes. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
We'll just watch the video.
Yeah, party stack south. One of these two will be safe. And
Which is what? Oh. Sorry.
yeah, melee's in, range out. And safe, it's like on this side, the safe side. Everyone backs up this way, and if you have the starburst, you stand on these. inner
Everybody
ones.
does?
On
all the
each,
stars?
no, like on the each 4 of them.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're right there. So the bait still, the range still.
Yeah, group 1 left, group 2 right. Group 1 will tank gets the 2 on the left, and then our tank gets the 2 on the right. The ads, I mean. And it's gonna create a very tight opening east-west, right next to the boss, per party stacks.
Okay, I
That was a lot.
That too. But the star, you mean the star pattern created
Yeah.
by opening close to the boss?
So it's the same start pattern that we do here in the inside triangle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll just be
like-
closer, so
Yeah, you know,
like party gets
here,
easier.
here instead, I guess.
It's on
Yeah.
the inside of that outside square. So a little outside still.
Okay, so where are the fixed positions then for
Right.
the
Right here, King.
for the seeds?
Yeah,
Yeah, like on
The seeds
every
are always dropped
little-
on these inside metals.
You mean the starburst?
Starburst, yeah.
Oh, always.
But I mean like where does everyone start on that?
Sounds like everyone is in
everyone-
the southern safe quadrant together.
Oh, literally just everyone. Oh, wow.
So where do
Yeah,
all the
and-
bait puddles happen then?
Melees would be in front, like on the inner square, range out, and say if I got the
Puddles?
puddles, yeah, I would just keep moving out this way, and then I'm group 2, so I'd move up once I hit that corner.
Out and then left or right, depending on light party.
So group
Yeah.
one puddles would move out and then go left.
That's alright, but yeah.
Or well, no, this is left. Left from the corner. Like if I'm making
So what if we all like say if here is safe, we all start here,
Yes.
right?
Right,
On the south.
yeah.
So what about the person who would technically be 1 with the bait? Do they go through all the way to 1?
Well, no, 'cause
One-
They're going to one, but they're only going to here with not to the actual corner.
The one with
Yeah, you'll
the
have time to
star,
make it over.
Damon.
I meant with the puddles.
If you
If
are
it's
group one,
ranged.
if you are group one, you run to this corner, and then since you're light party 2, you then go along this edge.
Yeah.
With
the
your
entire-
other person.
All the puddles just go together.
All of the puddles go
Oh,
to
so
the
if it's-
together
yeah,
to the
yeah.
corner, then split at the corner.
So the group 2 party puddles will be heading to C or to B, and the group 1 party puddles will be going to C. In that direction.
And then, so then are we doing it right where like the melee kind of go more towards the inside and range toward the outside just to bait it appropriately?
Yeah, because they are baited by proximity,
Right.
but it is random on the starburst and puddles.
Shall we do one poll, just trying that? I know we're over.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
Isn't Lord like gonna die? Doesn't he have to get up and like
Oh my god, Lord.
I wasn't
does he?
listening to any.
Get up and then.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Fuck it, I'll mark it.
Oh, I marked the boss. I forgot you have to target yourself.
Incredible.
There's your
My
fancy
word.
burrito.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
Safety
Tanks are
denial.
closest. Tanks are closest.
So stay towards the south.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Or sorry, Lord. Sorry.
Alright, so all of us are going south there.
All of us. We are going to be southwest corner.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
That's bad muscle memory. I'll have to.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
At this point, the 3 GCPs are on.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't think we should be second.
I don't know. We kind of cooked them. Like
That's what I mean,
individually, So
like-
yeah, it's not a huge deal.
I'm
Carly,
fighting this
you're-
one
you're
solo.
northeast,
It's
right?
Wipe. Let's try that
I
again.
used one EI
Yeah.
and killed one pretty
And
much.
Carly, your spot there is northeast, right?
I'm having such like a brain fart right now because like
Yes.
We try to unlearn
I've always
the
gone
wrong-
southeast, but I don't know why it's done that way. Like
They
why
prob-
I'm not.
They alternate DPS healer, DPS healer.
Yeah, like for I got Starburst and my usual go-to is here or D. Oh yeah, it's here.
Yeah, well,
trying to remember why
because
specifically.
Damon's color spot would be 2.
His wouldn't. His would be 3.
Damon's at B, right? Which is yellow.
Well, so is Carly's it too,
Yeah.
which is yellow. So I don't care. I can
Is
go
it
up to
relative to the safe spot? Or is it always on that side?
You would
Because
think-
because when we run this way, well, I mean, I guess we wouldn't starburst. That'd be whoever's dropping the puddles.
I mean, we can also just give her southeast. You know what I mean? Like, we can just adjust. It doesn't have to match the logic.
Yeah, like I don't remember why specifically because I think.
Alright, so.
Oh,
so-
it's because supports are top, and then DPS are bottom.
Yeah,
Here we
that
go.
makes sense.
Yes,
Canon,
alright,
DPS or bottoms.
last pull.
Yeah. So Lord, if you get the puddles to bait, you go to your corner, and then you're gonna go left. Whichever
Eddie, that's what I
corner.
was planning on doing. Same thing
That's
I've
true,
been
he
doing
was,
the whole
yeah.
time.
All right, but wait, Lord. So if it happens at this corner, though, you're gonna go to this corner and then still go left.
Yep.
To
exactly.
take it outside, the
You're,
brute
you're
abominator
gonna
means
go.
business.
You're always
Also,
gonna
yeah.
go clockwise because left and right is.
Will the
relative
unenhanced
to
warrior be able to
facing in or
contend
out.
with this chimerical foe?
Direction.
I'm telling you, I can either only go left or combo forward.
Well, you've magically been correct this whole time.
Alright, everybody.
Actually, he's also right.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon.
I'm gonna shit.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Everybody, stack down.
Sack this forward.
Start starting in the southwest.
Okay, don't listen to me, Victor. Come.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Lord, you were supposed to be in.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Okay,
You
well,
were the
shut up.
starburst. You need to bait the starburst in.
oh,
Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's
I don't-
difficult to see what you have when we're all
Kang
sitting
should
together.
not have had a starburst.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
It's a bit rough to see everything like during that.
Lord, you 100% had the starburst. I was like, why are you following me? I saw the little tiny legs running with
Hold on. I'm gonna have to part with this replaying and during the stream.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try one more.
But did
Aaron has his
y'all
star.
see?
Oh my god. You're probably like a full behind.
Oh shit.
Were y'all able to see the like tiny safe spots for like parties?
It's the safe spot that we've had before because we're dropping them in the same spot for
Yeah, we
inside.
just were choosing to stack out further out than we needed to be, basically. But we still were
Yeah.
creating the same safe spot.
Oh yeah, dude, you're right. I had one of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's about Lord.
I'm gonna show up under your bed, dude.
Boom! Look at that midget.
Wait a second. Do I not have one then?
Yeah, you don't.
No, you were in.
So-
you were too far in when it.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kane had one.
I just
Yes.
yeah, and speaking
Because
of, I
Lord
just
called it
forgot,
wrong
so
and I
it
ran the
is-
wrong way.
It is
Yeah.
just melees at the back and at the front and
Melees,
range at the
yeah.
back.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, all right.
All right, I'll see you.
Yeah, have a good one.
That was a great great 2-minute fight.
But yes,
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
go sleep. It's late for me. Good night, y'all.
Good
know.
job.
Bye.
Later. Nice meeting you.
Catch y'all later.
Hell yeah, great job, Soup.
I'm shitting and pissing.
It was
Oh,
nice to
welcome
meet y'all
back.
too. Bye. I want to say
Chill.
nice to meet y'all too. Bye.
Yeah.
Imagine rejoining a chat. Some dude's just like, I'm shitting.
Nah, it could never be us.
Man. I'm fucking fried. My
Hey.
brain hurts.
Before anybody asks, I'm available all the days.
No, you're good. You're good.
I mean, I'm not.
happen.
Oh, if anybody wants to come with me this weekend at all, I'm gonna go try to run some 5 and possibly M6 with our new melee.
I mean, I already offered to help, so.
When are you thinking?
So I know he was asking for like tomorrow night. This is his first time. Well,
Right.
I mean, he hasn't raided as a melee, so he's nervous, and I'm telling him, hey, worst comes to worst in Party Finder, what? The party disbands, we make him new party. Oh well.
Right.
So
yeah.
he's super nervous, and I just want to get him some experience before coming in on Tuesday with us.
I'm down. Just kind of like remind me. But
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
be-
What's a good time frame? Because I know Baron works during the day, so still evening time would be best for Baron.
Yeah, as long as I know ahead of time, I can do it anytime, I think.
Okay, I'll try to send you a message.
Alright.
He's in the Discord, so you can. I'll be putting a message in here about like when's a good time to everybody.
Okay, that's it. Alright, I'll catch you guys then.
All right.
Okay, actually.
See it.
I'm also gonna hop out. Good frog. 2 minutes. That fight is stacked with mechanics
Yeah,
in
that
those first
front-
couple minutes.
That front is
What are you
definitely
gonna-
loaded.
What are you gonna go do, Soup?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Are you not gonna shit yourself?
I'm probably gonna shit myself. Alright, catch y'all later.
See ya. Hey Baron, I'm surprised they brought back the Kefka event.
Yeah,
They are giving us new materia, but like I'm already at like +7 on one of the weapons for Angeal.
did you only get a single copy of that weapon in the last event?
No. No, I maxed it out last event.
Oh, you're at +7. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you should be able to take it to +10 then this time, right?
I know, right? That's why I'm surprised. I was like, oh, you're like giving us all the good shit with it.
Is the weapon any good though?
I actually think it has some decent substats for, like one of the elements, if I remember. Let me check. What's up? Whoa, what? What's on there? For what? That's not out yet, but yeah, there's another one coming out. That's Final Fantasy Tactics. We're talking about they're re-releasing an event in this game. Oh no. This isn't Final Fantasy 6, that's Final Fantasy